Uh, as always, guys, I want to welcome Fly DL, who's joining me for co-hosting today's live show.
Woohoo.
I don't know if we're gonna do a super long live show today, but other co-host for today's show, Jägermeister.
Oh,
I never actually had Jaeger before. My wife and I, we are huge fans of Gabriel Iglesias. Uh, obviously
fluffy.
Fluffy. Man.
Fluffy.
And he always talks about drinking Jaeger, man, and he talks about how Jaeger is the one alcoholic drink that you always gotta scream out Jaeger, and I'm like, you don't scream out Hennessy, you don't scream out rum, you only scream out
Whiskey.
Jaeger.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? I talked to my wife. I'm like, we gotta order some freaking Jaeger, man. I need to try the sucker. I need to see what the big deal about the sucker is.
Try it
But
once.
they're like, yeah. So
It's dangerous. You haven't tried it yet?
no.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
mean, I took a very small amount of it. Like a little like a bare minimum of it.
yeah.
Not enough to actually get like a full flavor of it or anything like that. But Fluffy was talking about how it has like this cough syrup, thick viscous flavor to it. I didn't get that feel to it. So because I had such a small amount, I want to obviously have like a full effect of it during the live stream. So I kind of put out a little YouTube Camino. I'm like, every 15 minutes, I'm going to start taking some shots. And I think over the course of the live stream, if we do, let's say, an hour and a half, that's going to, take us probably to my limit or whatnot. So that's
So
going to
you
give us
weren't
like
kidding?
what? Hour and a half. That's going to give us what? 6 shots?
I saw your post. I thought maybe you're kidding, but nope, you weren't.
So I do got some Red Bull here.
I wonder if I'm not a big into those. What do they call those types? Like Jaeger and cordials, or there's a term for them. I forget. They're fancier. They have a flavor to them, orange or black licorice or something fun. They're usually less than 40%. They might have some sugar in them. I forget what they call them. I don't tend to go for those or drink those too often. But I wonder if Jaeger would be one that's also good out of the freezer. I think vodka in some of them. Then it would come out like a highly viscous but tastier liquid, like less liquid, more solid. I don't know if Jaeger's one of those that can do that because, like I say, I don't know.
My wife did buy this.
Oh, what we get? Is that a one-time deal? What are we drinking there? Looks like you're taking medicine because it's got the little foil thing or whatever on top.
Kind of does taste like medicine.
Tastes like chicken.
It's a B52. It's like a orange
Like,
liquor.
okay.
It's like an orange liquor. It's like a coffee.
Yeah, and some of them are like that too. Some of those cordials.
Yeah, so it's got like this little separator, and it's
Okay.
got like two sections.
Yeah, and they're supposed to mix together if you drink it right or something like that. Is that the idea?
But it tastes like cough syrup.
Yeah.
It tastes like cough syrup.
That's interesting. So we did some liquor shopping today or recently.
Yeah, I mean, you do taste the coffee flavor.
Got such a weird lid, though. It looks like medicine. It's looked like the doctor, right, with that foil lid. We get it taken off. Yep, just taking my whatever cough syrup. And it tastes like cough syrup, so you're kind of like, well, I'm taking my flu or cough syrup, or my throat hurts, so I'm going to take some medicine.
That would work.
If you're drunk enough, you probably would forget about your cough or your cold or whatever. I guess that's another idea.
Hey, John, what's happening, buddy? Welcome to the show, man.
Oh, yeah, I think John's another one I've blocked. Possibly prematurely, but you never know. I got hair trigger. I don't have any hair, but I got the trigger is a hair trigger. But
no, I mean, John's been a really cool dude on the channel. I
just don't.
I'm not sure what he was saying. That was
he came out the gate with probably something weird and gay or transsexual or something, right? Or called me a I don't know. I'm my field is very fucks to get on those kinds of things. So I'm less like, block whatever. There's a lot of people out there. That's my problem. I'm quick to block.
Yeah, John. Now you can't take it offensively though, because we get a lot of trolls who make all these stupid comments. So
I just got to figure out unblock.
You might have made a comedic joke or something, and because we get so much randomness on our live streams, it could have any one of us could have taken it the wrong way. So
yeah, it happens. It's kind of weird.
Don't be offended,
because there's so much stuff to watch and do, and I'm a homebody nerd who likes to waste time on junk online, and yet I've never thought to go around to various live streams calling people like transsexual helicopters, whatever people do. I'm like, how is that the one thing you're like, I've used up all the internet and all entertainment. I better go on the live stream now and make stupid jokes. I'm like, really? I've never thought to spend my time that way, but some people do that apparently. I've seen them. I'm like, yeah. Like how many times if every time Bum was called a pirate, he would be a millionaire, right? If he had just like a dime.
Yeah, that was so
good. Oh, good. They go with the pirate material again. How'd you guys think of that? You're so smart. Why don't you have a job in Hollywood writing sitcoms? You're so funny.
I'm humiliated because when I first met him and whatnot, I kind of like, because I talk about like the pirate figure that I wanted to make that for myself,
Yeah.
with the New Age Revolution 2-pack.
Yeah, that sounded cool.
Because the pirate was supposed to be my figure, right?
Yeah.
But that was going to give me like 3 figures, the devil, the soldier, and the pirate figure. But I'm like, when I started having my live shows with Bum every week, I'm like, you know what? Let's have a Bum Shadows figure. Maybe the pirate figure would be a good figure for him because he had that awesome look already, and the pirate figure fit beautifully for him.
Yeah.
And then of course when we start doing our live shows all the time, people always come in, are you a pirate girl and all that stupid shit. I'm like, after that, like I felt humiliated that I ever presented him, with the opportunity to take that pirate design. I'm like, because it really irritated the snot out of me every time I saw that or read that in the comments all the time. I'm like, dude, knock it off. It's annoying as hell.
Yeah.
So
such low hanging fruit. I think George Carlin said though, think of like the average person and like think that half the people in the world are dumber than that person or whatever. He said it better, but I'm like, yeah, you do see that out there.
Yeah,
not just the people that are out driving that I yell at. It's
the fact that I did that myself. I'm like, I'm embarrassed for myself, and I'm like, damn. I too kind of did that. I mean, I didn't call him a pirate, but I just said, he had that awesome look for that figure that I wanted to make, so I kind of did the same thing of sorts. So I'm humiliated. I'm humiliated for myself in that regard.
Yeah, but I think he knows that. We're a stranger. They're just trying to make quick internet. Can you get internet points for making a joke on the live stream? I don't know that. Have you been paid in internet points yet? I haven't gotten my check yet, so I don't know what they get out of making those. Oh, are you a pirate? Yep, you got me. I'm a pirate on the live stream. I got satellite internet. I'm on my boat right now. It might look like a living room, but no, I'm on a boat. You got me. Looking for treasure. But yeah, I don't know.
So, anybody else in the stream up for any drinks? Let us know what you're drinking because once upon a time when I used to engage in drinks on live stream, people used to come in, hey, I'm drinking this, that, the other, but people start acting stupid, clipping videos and stuff. And I'm like, you know what, they're gonna act a fool. I'm just not gonna drink on stream no more because it just didn't make sense.
I don't drink enough to get drunk, but so I feel like I this is all I got with me. I guess I could go get more, but it's a big pour. It's one of my favorites, Lagavulin Scotch. So, but I also got some tea and water. So I'm drinking three-handed. I'm drinking a lot more tea lately, especially at night. But I did do some day drinking, so I was ahead of you a little bit, maybe. No Jäger, just some.
Yeah, so I was talking to Kevin Kevin Pelkey, owner Print Fury. Pretty much at length yesterday. Well, not on phone, not phone call, messaging.
Yeah.
And
that's what the kids today call phone calls, though, right? They don't talk on the phone anymore. That's a joke.
Yeah. That's the last message with the 10 sale.
Austin 10 sales.
So I wanted to ask him about card backing because he's doing all the designs for the figures, right? And maybe he does card to back designs or knows somebody who does card back designs as well.
Yeah.
And I kind of showed him the designs that so and so made, and he looked at it. It's like, no, man, this is lazy work. And I'm like, yeah, pretty much
Be agrees with you.
unprofessional.
Good
Something
start.
I wasn't happy about, right? And
Ooh, there you go. Hey, those are some of those internet points, I think. The 10 jewels, is that what that internet points are? Maybe that's it.
I don't know, but that's funny, my dude. Love
Nice.
it.
Crunchy zebra. Sent happy poop.
That's too funny, my guy.
Better than flaming poop on your doorstep, I would. But yeah, 10 jewels. Nice.
But he made a good point. Because the original idea is to have two separate designs for the card backs, right? So on the front of the card, it's going to be unique to the respective character.
Okay.
Like
yeah,
if you're
figured.
creating a soldier, it would have the front of the card would have that soldier design. The devil would have the devil design. BBA would have the ice cream truck design, right? New 80s Revolution, he had the it looked like Batista to me, but basically it would have that New 80s Revolution wrestler type artwork on the front. The only thing that's going to basically be universal is the back of the card.
Mm-hmm.
Wrestling ring design. It's going to have the little bottom section with the actual lineup of the characters that are going to be released in the series, etc.
Oh, good. Yeah, because that's a big thing that's missing. I think Latuni needs to get on board with that. And even lately, I think Big Rubber Guys have had a problem. We like that from like the LJN and stuff. Here's the rest of them in the series. And I mean, yeah, you got the internet, so you can just look it up. So as a kid, it was more important. But I don't know, it's nostalgic to have. Oh, especially if you only have 4 or 5 figures right now. Put them on there.
Yeah, I think
it's a good
callback. I think Kyle Peterson does an amazing job when he talks about Latuni. He says they need to do a better job with cross advertising. And you're right. That's one thing I would say that AJ I would recommend the same thing. Add characters that because he doesn't do series though. He just Grapplers and Gimmicks. They don't do series releases, and that's what I would. I love the company. I love the line. I despise the fact that they don't break their line down into series release.
That's a good point. I think most of them do, don't they? Because like Title Run, I've been buying a few of their things lately. They break theirs into series, and they're small business. They don't have as many figures as Grapplers and Gimmicks. I wonder if they could retroactively, if G&G, Hasttel could retroactively, like, okay, these were technically Series 1. You can kind of tell, right? Like, oh, we released a bunch, for these 5 months or whatever. That's probably Series 1, even if you didn't call them that or something. And I see, is it KWK or something? I think Bum or someone was talking about they're numbering them individually, even, their figures. They've gotten to like a whole nother level. No, KWK doesn't have series though, do they? Now that I think about it.
I don't think so. Like I don't think I mean that's why I love Figure Collection Store because at least they break theirs down by series.
They do series?
They only have like 4 figures, some repaints, variants, but they at least have theirs broken down by series release, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
But I
think
on
the back they do also, don't they show others in the line? I think they do.
Yep. They give you each of the other series characters and whatnot, which is fantastic.
They got me again this weekend, even though I didn't want to. Those power packed O-rings, they're not really an O-ring, but they're that size. They released a third Andre and a Macho. Andre in a green singlet and Macho, I think, in orange. And I don't know that I really like the figures that much, but I got the other 2, so I ended up buying the third. So I got all 3. I don't know that I like them because they're not as flexible. They only have like the 5 points of articulation, but I don't know. I got the other 2, and the green Andre was kind of unique and different. I'm like, well, I'll get the green Andre, and while I'm doing it, I might as well get the orange Macho.
Yeah, his Mexican color scheme. I saw that. I'm like, damn, jealous, because
that's why you got me. But to be fair, I bought it late Friday night. They already shipped it today. I'm like, holy cow!
I probably would nenever make Andre the Giant only because it's done to death. Everyone is making Andre, but.
Everyone but Mattel, ironically, because I guess they can't, right? Because Mattel's got, those are the ones that can only work with Mattel, and apparently Andre's estate has maybe a smart thing. I assume they're making good money because they're everywhere. Andre's everywhere. It's worked out pretty well, though. I would like to see an Andre Mattel LJN one of these days, but I don't know if they. Maybe we'll see that. Oh,
so Kevin, he did mention.
That's good ideas for him.
Yeah, so he pointed out
stuff. Not only design, but you worry about. So that's one thing Latuni does well. Those card backs are thick as hell, right?
Yeah, that's
very
something
substantial. But
yeah, that's something that I definitely want is that thick cardstock because what's one issue that Mattel Retros had with their issue is their cards were so paper thin that when you buy something, you can have a brand new mint on card figure, but once you receive it. bam, it's falling off the card, right? And like you buy something brand new off eBay and you just thought you got scammed because, oh, I bought an MOC and it's off the card, and you think the seller just screwed you. And reality is, no, you bought an MOC, but it fell off during shipment, and the seller probably did everything correct, packaged it properly, just took the greatest care in the world, but it just happened that that's how Mattel retros are. The glue just sucks, and we're at 15 minutes, so
you are going to do it every 15. Okay,
it's about that time, folks.
Now, luckily, Mattel's fixed that by making them resealable, I guess. So now that's not a problem, right? It's got that slip. What do you call it? I call it resealable, but same thing.
I call it easy slide, but yeah.
Yeah. I like those. I wish that's one thing I wish the Power Pack did. They are glue on card, but I think the Pro Wrestling Teams O-rings are resealable. Those are slide, which I like because even if I'm not keeping them in on card, I like to keep the card still. What do you think? Tastes like chicken? I mean, it doesn't. It's Jäger, but that'd be some funny chicken you're eating if it does. I mean, especially down in Louisville, with home KFC and stuff.
So the way that Fluffy was talking about it, he made it sound like it was like like you gotta puke and you can't puke because it like sticks to the lining of your esophagus and stuff. Because
Fluffy said that.
Well, I mean, that's what the way he describes Jäger.
I haven't heard his material on Jäger. So I don't know if I've ever had Jäger do that to me.
Maybe because it's not mixed. Maybe maybe you got to mix it first.
Which monster?
This one is D Blue Edition Red Bull.
What does it taste like? Is it like a blue raspberry or something? Or it's hard to tell when it's fake. What's a fake flavor? Like, how do you describe it? It's not steak, but
yeah. So let's try the whole shot.
He's doing it. Whole thing. Now that had to have tasted like chicken.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah. Now there's the cough syrup taste.
Oh, okay.
Now there's the cough syrup.
But I think isn't Jäger below 40%? Does it say on the bottle? Isn't it like a 30 or 35er? I thought maybe it's 40. I'm just used to most of those flavored ones being less than 40.
I mean, I'm practically blind, but I want to say that's 70.
Yeah, so 35. Yep. Yeah, most of them are below 40%. Mm-hmm. I mean, 35 isn't much below 40 though, right? So it's not like, and that's why they're so scary. It's like, oh, it's below 40. I'll just drink more. It doesn't take much more, and then you're schnockered, as the kids would say. Kids love to use the word schnockered. I think that's a very kid-friendly word. So what do you think? Yeah, you would buy it again and again. You enjoy the Jäger? Too soon?
I mean, just based on this, I feel like I could literally drink this entire bottle in one sitting.
Yep. It's like I say, it's dangerous. It's right? Because like I love scotch and stuff, but after a while you're kind of like, yeah, I'm done. It's kind of like the difference between steak and like sugary, like cookies and chocolate and stuff. Like you can have a great steak, but you can only eat so much steak before the fat and protein fills you up. But I could probably eat a whole box of whatever good cookies I could eat a whole box of zebra cakes, right? Because you never get full. But steak, after a while, you're kind of like, okay, that's enough. That's like the difference between like a scotch or whiskey and like a nice flavored Jäger or something like that. Contro and some of those other cordials, whatever they call it.
Jäger is historically a cough syrup.
Well, yeah, you drink enough of it, you'll forget about that cough. Like, was I sick? I don't know.
Oh, so Kevin, he made a good point. So I sent him the pictures, right? The front of the cards and basically what the back of the card looks like. And his point was this: you're basically selling 4 different toy lines. Okay. Now, obviously, right now, the soldier figure, for example, it's on the back burner. We may not release it. It depends. But let's say, let's for sake of argument, let's say the first 4 figures that were supposed to be planned originally were the first 4 released.
Yeah, right.
You basically got a devil figure that could technically be one line. Okay. You got a soldier figure. Okay, what's that go? G.I. Joe? I mean, what? You have a BBA figure. I mean, is it a luchador line? I mean, what is that for? Is it a wrestling? Okay, maybe. And then you have New Age Revolution. Okay, that could be a wrestling figure. Got it.
Yep.
But you got 4 figures, 4 lines, but what do they go to? It doesn't really tell you anything on the front of the card. You see the MRW, but I mean, kids, fans that are walking and they see these on the shelves, whatever, it doesn't really give you it. You don't gravitate towards it. It doesn't really tell you anything. But then he kind of, showed you like, Playmates, Ninja Turtles. It shows you, that Ninja Turtles banner right at the top of the card, right?
Mm-hmm.
So whether you have Ninja Turtles on the front card, whether you have Shredder, any other bad guy, you could have some random, Gecko or Mondo or whoever, April O'Neil, whoever on the front. You still know it's Ninja Turtles because it gives you that Ninja Turtles thing. And then maybe off to the side, it has like a picture of that character that's in the bubble. So, or something.
And he gave me on your card for us.
So
some unifying thing or something like that. It sounds like.
Yeah. So I'm like, you know what? All of that. That's what I'm talking about. When BB and I were doing our live show, that's the type of feedback. That's the type of feedback that we wanted from our viewers. Kind of like, hey, this card back front is, not a good idea for this reason or something. So that was brilliant. That made a lot of sense. I mean, I absolutely love. But BB and I both, we love the idea of having each character have their own unique card front. But can we include that? Kevin, he actually, did some kind of AI generation where he still incorporated the original, card front poster design-ish, but he incorporated some of the additional stuff with, Maniac Riot Wrestling and, put the little smaller picture in the corner of what the figure looks like. That way you still have MRW and all that in there, but you still have those 4 different pictures. And I might post that, that little mock-up that he came up with, just so fans can kind of see what it looks like. But
so really the front should be more common, and maybe the back you should get unique. Other than on the back, you might have some unique stuff about this particular character or figure, but then also hear the other figures in the line. So you reserve a spot for, here's the checklist or whatever view you want to do. And then that's when you can get more specific on the back with that figure. I think definitely the front needs to have whatever Maniac Riot Wrestling, whatever font you use or style, that says it. That should be in the same spot and on each card back, probably, right? Maybe the same color scheme, like, oh, they're all blue or they're all the same basic color. Though, I mean, it's different nowadays because you don't have to sell to Toys R Us or whatever, where kids are going to stop by and buy them off the shelf. Online, it's easy for you to say these are all part of the same series, even if they look different. So maybe the rules have changed a little, but I think he's making some good points.
Yeah, Crunch. That's why I'm trying to post my stuff on all of these different, wrestling platforms. And even though these figures aren't going to be considered customs, they are going to be considered, real figures because they are going through an actual factory made, factory created, factory painted and packaged and all that stuff, right? There's still a lot of, LJN custom groups. There's Hasbro groups, Remco groups, Glue groups. There's also not even, toy groups, right? There's just regular wrestling groups. But there's all these different Facebook groups that I'm submitting all of this stuff to on a consistent basis, sharing to all these different platforms because I'm trying to advertise as much as possible, whether it's Facebook, posting all over my YouTube community page. I even created Instagram. Like, I don't know anything about Instagram, but I jumped on that, back in like June because I want to market this as much as I humanly possible. Bone Shadows has been marketing this stuff. Bone Breaking Action has been doing his diligence as much as humanly possible. Both of them, they've even created commercials for this project.
Yeah,
and Bone Breaking Action, he's made actual cartoons out of this stuff as well. So I mean, we're trying our best to make this as legitimate as possible. I mean, I'm going out, I'm trying to reach out to WWF superstars and bring in actual wrestlers. Obviously we're trying to find indie wrestlers as well, guys that never had, their own action figures. So that's something.
Actual wrestlers who have never had figures before. It's like
so
storm there for you.
Right now, we have our I think we're gonna stick with 4 characters for series 1.
And we're
I'm
gonna call
thinking
it
right
series one.
now. I'm thinking we're probably gonna stick with the original design for Bump Shadows for series 1,
Okay.
and in series 2, he's just gonna have to have a second figure. I think that's just what we're gonna have to end up doing. Bump Shadows referee for series 2,
Okay. So what's
and
series one bum look like then? I'm excited. You want to be a
the
surprise?
sort of the sort of Galoob figure, that hands
Yeah.
out the wrestling figure, the blue jeans.
But which of his? Oh, okay. I didn't know because he had so many designs that were really good. That
Yeah, so that one, we're gonna use that one, I think, for series 1. That way, he's still a playable wrestling figure. We could go with the referee for series 2,
okay.
and we're gonna include. So I talked to Jason. He got back to me today. So we went back and forth with a lot of messages.
Mm-hmm.
He said that he got back with Kevin months ago, and Kevin made him a whole new figure. Shirted, has the New 80s Revolution logo on there and everything.
And he likes.
So Jason, he mentioned that he wanted to kind of create his own action figure to sell on his channel and everything. Um,
Mm.
Obviously, going through the other avenues, going through like XOX, that wasn't an option. So when I talked to him about linking up and possibly collaborating on this project, this is obviously a dream come true for both of us.
Yeah.
So what is it going to cost, financially for, to cover his end? Because, obviously I don't think it's going to cost as much, than obviously what it would cost to pay someone like, well, I'm mentioning names yet. So obviously not until the end of the month when
Right.
I'm able to.
Will that be series one?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
coming.
That's
That's
one of
definitely,
yeah.
that's the most done. Bone Breaking Action has already made the poster. Looks incredible. Kevin has already completed the resin figure, and that prototype is freaking massive. He put it next to a Series 5 LG and Hogan. That thing is so freaking huge. He's thinking about possibly shrinking the body down,
Too
but
big.
I don't know.
Mm.
Well, he says, for something that size, it would be better for like a Yokozuna, 600 pounder. But I don't know, at 300 something pounds, 400 pounds for, again, I'm giving out way too much information, but I
Oh.
think that would be a good size, man. Like,
Mm.
I really freaking like the size of that figure. Like, it's a solid piece. Hopefully, if it does get shrunken down, it's not shrunken down too much
Be careful.
because
All right.
I mean, you know how I feel about those big heavy set guys, and this is going to be a perfect piece.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
You're gonna have to find a good filler then, because it'll be hollow too, like the BBA, I would assume.
yeah,
So you have to add
they're
ice
gonna have
somehow.
they're going to have to fill it up with some kind of rubber
Something. Yeah.
something. They're gonna have to fill it with something, whatever Mattel used to fill up their figures, because they're made the exact same way.
The original. Oh wait, no. You talked about the current LGNs, because aren't they a little bit?
Yeah, the current LG,
They're not
the
quite heavy though, are they?
Mattel LGNs and big rubber guys, Latuni. They're all made with the exact same material that the figures that I have. They're all made
Mhm.
with the exact same material, but they're just made with different levels of softness and stuff. Like big rubber guys, the material that I use, they use the exact same material. It's just theirs are like super freaking hard. That's why their feet, it's like almost non-bendable, or the
You
arms
don't
are
have.
non-bendable.
Yeah, you
But
don't have the same squeeze
But if
action.
you were to rip them apart, like they would have the exact same inserts and stuff, would be the exact same thing.
Mm.
When Mattel LJNs, when people were breaking those apart,
Mm.
they had stuff that they weren't filled in all the way. But I already, when I spoke to the guy at the warehouse at the factory, I told him, like, look, what I got in for that sample, that was unacceptable. You guys are going to have to do something. And he knows better. He's like, look, this was just for you, to see what it looks
Oh, yeah.
like.
Okay.
For now, we know this isn't going to be the final product. Obviously, he knows better. So I'm like,
Everything's.
okay, I'm glad to hear that. I'm
They
glad
don't
we're on the
want to.
same page.
They don't want to waste time filling it in and shipping it and paying to ship
Yeah.
a heavier product because they didn't.
Yeah. So
GPD ways to lead.
pass.
1 minute.
Damn, already?
Yeah, I was just
How's it
looking.
been 15 minutes already?
I was holding off on taking a drink because I'm like, oh, he's close to taking his drink. Oh, yeah, there you go. give or take. So sounds like a lot's happening. More band means more flaking. Yeah. Oh, here we go. This Crunchy Zebra seems to know what they're talking about with figures and other things. There's a glazed doll makers use called Mr. Super Clear that locks the finish in and mattifies it. Because weren't you saying XOX has that problem? Was it them that some of your figures, even though you don't play with them, they just sit on a shelf, but the paint flakes super early? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Steven's in the house.
Hey, what's going on, Steve? More band means more flaking of the paint. There's a glazed doll makers used to call.
Yeah, as soon as you said that, I started thinking about all these figures I started buying last couple years. I'm like, am I going to have to worry about this? They just sit on a shelf. Occasionally, I pick them up and look at them, but like, am I going to have to worry about paint flaking? But luckily, I'm not going to sell them to anyone, so if it happens, it happens right now.
Yeah, that's obviously something that I hope will never happen. You know, obviously, even with the original LJNs, I mean, the paint obviously messes up with those figures over time,
Well, but
especially with usage and playing and whatnot.
a lot of us really played with them, bouncing off concrete and stuff, and we're talking 40 years ago, so it's right.
Yeah.
Oh, you do it. You are going to make it okay. So it's a little hard to compare. Maybe I don't remember any of my LJNs having that problem when I played with them. But I was a young kid, so my memory was terrible then. I probably would have been like 6 or 8 or 10 or something. So I don't remember. I remember complaining about them. I remember playing with them. That's all I remember.
So, Tupac, just curiosity. I've actually seen Jurassic Park figures. There's this mall here in Kentucky. It's called Peddler's Mall. And they actually sell Jurassic Park figures, I guess, 1990s. I thought they were like early 2000s, but maybe they were. Well, no, shoot. Yeah, I mean, I guess they would be. I mean, they're probably original movie, so 1993 maybe.
Sounds about right. 93.
I mean, when did part 3 come out? Like 2001.
That one I don't remember as much.
Well, that's why I was thinking part 3 or something. That's why like early 2000s. But when I saw those figures, but I mean, are those even worth money? Because because Peddler's Mall is it's not like a real mall. It's like a flea market of sorts. But when you go there, you think, okay, everything is negotiable. Everything is gonna be cheaper. Like a Goodwill or something. Something dirt cheap. No, man, it's cost as much as any other store, man. It's like you're paying full price, sometimes even more. So it's like damn.
And they don't take offers and stuff. A lot of the sellers there.
No, I mean, a lot of times they have like these booths and people just have stuff lined up, thrown about, whatever. And you go to the booths, you put the stuff in your cart, and when you're ready to check out, you just go. They have registers at the front of the store. You just check out.
Oh,
I mean, depending on there could be like hundreds of booths in this big wide open mall. So each booth has their own little sticker or whatnot on each of the individual items. So everything is labeled and has a price associated with it.
Yeah, so like Steven is mentioning about, has anyone seen Ultimate Warrior in the Target yet? I've seen on Facebook many people post finding all 4 Targets. They're not my Targets, and I pre-ordered them. So I did see this afternoon again, Target charged my credit cards, but that doesn't mean anything. Target on a pre-order will periodically charge your credit card to make sure it still works, like every couple weeks or whatever. So I have no idea when they're going to ship from Target, but you would think if they're arriving in stores, shouldn't pre-orders get shipped?
Yeah.
Like, what was the point of me accidentally waking up at 2 a.m. and getting lucky to pre-order them? Right? No, but still,
you guarantee yourself that you have a set time of, and consignment. That's a great word for what they are. Yeah, the vendors they're not there. I mean, maybe if they're there like setting up or something, or bringing in new inventory or whatnot, or cleaning up, but 99.9% of the time, there's nobody there.
We talking to the Peddler's Mall.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's the same thing. I know I've seen like some Major Pod and other toy hunts. I feel like there was something in it. It kind of sounds like what you describe, but it probably wasn't. And I think they were in Kentucky or something. But I don't know. I've seen a lot of videos.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a while before I get any of these.
Lance is here.
What's up, Lance? It's gonna be a while before I get any of these figures. With the first batch of figures that I ordered, that I ordered, that I hired someone to customize on my behalf last year. If if the original plan had gone through, the original customizer, he was supposed to be my official designer. These figures probably would have already been released. Like all 4 figures would have been already in the factory. Probably would have been already in people's hands by now. We are probably a year behind already at this point, but
Yeah.
because the figures were not nowhere near the quality that I would have sent to the factory. Would have. I mean, imagine trying to release that devil figure and trying to be like, "Hey, people, I want you to spend $100 on this devil figure." I'm like, I like. How could I have fathomed that? Even trying to charge people $50 for that original design, like that would have been an embarrassment. No, I couldn't do it. So I had to go back. I had to find a new customizer that I knew did great work, customizer that I bought from before. Not only that, but Ram Treasures, right? I buy 100 million Random Treasure figures, and Ram Treasures, she gets her design from Kevin. He designs her figures, and she buys the molds, the files from him, and
Yeah.
she turns them into rubber. She turns them into rubber. So I should have just gone to him, from the very beginning, and I didn't do that.
It would be
I
smart.
trusted someone else who told me he could do all of this, all these great things. I could create these figures for you. I can create rubber figures. I could create card backs. I could create
Sure.
uh, blister packs for. I could just do everything.
Right.
And
Couldn't do anything.
yeah,
Remember, kids, it's under promise and over deliver, not over promise and under deliver. You pause. Under promise, over deliver. That's what you want to do.
so
They promised.
yeah,
Yeah.
so we are way behind because of all those issues. And like I said, I shouted him out for years, long before I ever did business with him, because I knew of his history of being this well-known customizer in the field, right?
Well, and you've seen some
And
of his stuff before, and it looked good,
yeah,
right? So
yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
without merit
And
that you thought.
and don't get me wrong, his stuff is really good custom work.
Terrific.
It's good custom work. It's just not great custom work.
Okay.
It's not. It's not something that you would go out and pay $150 for, which I did for each individual piece.
Yeah.
And considering that it was resin, not rubber, that made
That
it
was a
even
big one.
worse.
And you said
Yeah.
over and over and over and over and over again, you were not quiet. You were not shy about you wanted rubber. And lo and behold, not rubber. Yeah, make you stagger. I guess you'd take him. How about the bubbles? Have you had any need to worry about those, or can the factory do that? Or because you talk about you need not only the outer bubble, but like what do you call it, inner bubble, so the figure doesn't move around.
Yeah, they said that they could do the bubbles and everything.
We
So
haven't really talked about it, so I didn't know how hard that was.
yeah, because
Some of those bubbles, I got
the
a few
factory,
BRGs recently, and some of those bubbles, those figures are kind of hard to get out. The Mattel like Elite style, it seems like I always have a heck of a time getting those out.
yeah, the factory asked me if I wanted, glue down or if I wanted easy release.
Oh right, yeah.
So I mean, they should have the ability to do that.
Yeah, that's a good point. Are you going to do the slide or easy? What do you call it? Resealable. Can you do that?
Theoretically, this right here is preferential because that's what LJN is, right? That's what it should be.
Yeah.
But I mean, easy release is just preferable because what can you do? Put it back on card. You don't have to destroy your packaging.
I love it.
And
even
you
as
know
a
what?
non-mock guy, because it keeps the card pristine. I even throw the bubbles way like on the BRGs, but I love it because the card's in perfect shape. I just wish the BRG's card were a little more unique, right? All of them are the fronts are all the same for the most part. I wish there was a little more differentiation on the front. Kind of counters a little bit of Kevin's point, but I mean, you want them to look the same in some respects, but there needs to be something. I think there's something missing on the front of the BRGs. I never really thought about it till now, but I've kept all those cards and I'm kind of thinking like maybe the backs differ a little bit, but that's it, really, right? They're all the fronts are the same, really.
Yeah.
Kind of boring, but I mean, for branding, it's probably good. Freebirds. Oh yeah, I don't know. Can you get the Freebirds? I assume you can't get them all because what's his face is still working for the WWE.
Yeah,
you know what's his name?
I
He's
don't think I
balding.
could ever afford.
He's balding, so he wears a hat as if we didn't know he was balding. What is his name? He's always got a funky suit on. Oh, damn, I can't remember his name. The blonde.
Is that Michael Hayes or?
Yeah, Michael Hayes. Yep. P.S. Hayes. Yeah. Michael Hayes still works for the WWF or E. So it might be hard to sign him. I assume he's not available to sign. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe just because he's got a salary, he doesn't have Legends card. Because he still works in Gorilla. I've seen him on that. What's the Netflix show where they go behind the scenes? He's still in the back. Gorilla used to be just Gorilla Monsoon at a card table, but now it's like a fancy. It looks like it could be like a lounge at a nightclub or something. They're sitting back there watching the TVs and telling the matches. The matches are probably a little too scripted, but that's a second point.
Man, I'm looking at this timer. We're only 5 minutes away, and I'm like, there's no way.
Another one?
Man, I don't know if I'm ready for another.
Are you staggering
shot
yet? You're not. Are you? Well, yeah, but remember, we're only streaming for 10 hours tonight, so you should be okay. I missed Bum twice yesterday because I think he had an early stream, which I missed because I watched YouTube enough. And then I tuned in at 7 o'clock his time. I'm like, okay, maybe he'll stream again because he talked if he had power because I guess they got less snow. And then he wasn't there. Well, then lo and behold, I think he had technical glitches. An hour later, he streamed. So I missed them both. I missed both streams. I felt bad. Dang it. Need to have a consistent schedule, Bum. I missed you. It was no fun missing this. Yeah, watching the live stream later isn't bad, but it's not the same as watching it live, is it?
Yeah.
Participate in chat and all that stuff.
I mean, that's kind of like why I decided today that I think if I'm going to drink, I might as well do a bum boxing today.
You are going to open, okay?
Yep.
Is that new?
Because
that just came out, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think okay.
I'm like in this inner circle, we no longer do unboxings.
Been a while.
We only do bum boxings nowadays.
Oh, okay. Yeah. In honor, do you want to wait for him? I don't know if he's going to show up tonight, but
we only do bum boxings.
He can watch it later.
We gotta steal Bum Shadows reference.
He won't mind. It'll help push his channel, Bum Shadows. Smash the likes and subscribe. Subscribe to Bum Shadows too while you're here subscribing to Waddies. Oh yeah, okay. Old Muster's asking. You got a few drinks, but I think probably Old Muster's only interested in your booze, maybe.
Oh man, yeah, you gotta be like I'm drinking everything tonight.
Me too.
This one is Seagram's.
Oh,
Seagram's Jamaican Me Happy.
So is that a wine cooler? So there's a little booze in there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's a little bit. Okay.
There's that one. This one is finished, but this one was a B52 orange liquor and coffee shot.
That was the funky shot, yeah.
And we also had
lobster shot, the Love Shack shot.
The Red Bull mixed with Jäger.
So it'll get you wings enough to crash into the sun or something. For all you Icarus fans out there. So a little bit of everything.
So the Jäger is the big one.
2 more minutes. 2 minutes until Jäger bomb.
Oh man. But this right here, this is what I
got them too. Okay. What all did you get from Grapplers? Just those 3, or did you get any more?
No, this is just the 2 that they were offering the bundle. So they don't have Colonel Mustafa, obviously.
Yeah, that's the one I would actually. No offense to Adnan, but I would like another Iron Sheik. I mean Mustafa. Sorry, totally different. Definitely not Iron Sheik.
So I'm looking at these packages, and I'm like, I got 2 sets.
Oh, okay, to keep one. Yeah.
So I bought 2 sets so I could open up one set, but I'm looking at these, and I'm like, I am having such a hard time opening one set because
really? Even though you got a second one? Come on.
Yeah, because
I enjoy it.
You look at them and you just know that something like this is going to be worth so much money in the future.
Maybe.
Because something like this is, you're probably looking at a few $100s. Like, I think Grapplers and Gimmicks, this 2-pack in particular, is going to be worth tons of money.
Maybe. I wonder if the overproduction of wrestling figures is going to lead to all of them being worth less in the future. So I'll just wait. I'll just wait for a new company to start a new figure, and that'll be good enough for me.
Hey, what's happening, Chris? Welcome to the show, bud.
Monday Night Nitro guys. Oh, like Disco Inferno. Oh, there you go.
Let's go. That would be an option. Some dude said he was offered to buy figures and something.
Yeah, I think Jäger is black licorice, right? Would you describe it as you said cough syrup, but like a black licorice type? It's been a while.
What I said. Oh, it's about that time.
Or star anise, if you prefer star anise, or I used to say anus, even though it's not spelled that way. A-N-I-S-E, I think. With a little Red Bull to get you wings.
Would I say black licorice?
Yeah, would you? With it mixed? Of course, you're mixing it with Red Bull.
Yeah, I guess black licorice might be a good. Yeah, I could see it.
Yep. It's a unique flavor. I don't really like black licorice per se, but as a liqueur, it's not bad. There's several. If I remember, isn't Zambuca and Ouzo? I think they're both black licorice.
I guess it isn't.
There's a lot of black licorice flavored liquors, which is strange to me. Out of all the great flavors, like orange, that's great, Contro and such, but black licorice? Why so many black licorice liquors? Who are all these weirdos with their black licorice?
So what's going on, Mustard? Hold on a second. I got to go backwards.
We need an old Mayo in honor of Ross if he shows up. Every time Old Mustard shows up, I think of Mayo and then I think of Ross.
I think it was to buy 10 figures. Oh, John was talking about the 10 figures that he was going to buy for Seattle. I think he said he had a Seattle toy store or something.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he was talking about buying 10 figures, but yeah, and right now nobody could buy anything because, like I said, I can't have anything until the figures are physically in hand. So nothing is going up for sale until
you're not going to do the Power Town pre-order, so that way you can just get money and not sell figures. Does that work out great?
No, I'm not going to be an asshole. Nothing is going up for sale until I have them in hand.
Did you buy any Power Towns?
No.
Okay, because I saw Kyle Peterson had an update, and his Power Town updates are always kind of fun, even though usually there's nothing about them, and sometimes I think he's being kayfabe and making stuff up. But he was talking about, so it's called is it the Wrestling Collector? I was looking this afternoon. I forget, Wrestling Collection site, and they have some Power Towns at half price, Ultra Series 1, but the 3 or 4 of them they have half price. I think for display only. So I think they're the broken ones. But I was half tempted to buy one because I have a Bruiser Brody that I might be interested in for like $25 instead of $50. I was half tempted to buy one just to see, but I'm like, man, if they break as easily as I heard, it said for display only, so I wasn't sure. I put it in my cart for later, but I don't know that I'll buy them. But yeah, still no Power Town figures as far as I can tell. I think.
And I actually
we're gonna be in March in a minute.
You know what? I'm gonna open up these suckers. Yeah. I'm gonna do it.
I mean, you only live like 3 or 4 times. 1 time? 9 times? 7 times. I'm close.
I'm gonna do it.
You should.
All right, let me get underneath my.
I mean, you got a second set that you don't have to open, and if you really wanted to sell them, you could. It's different. I mean, I guess I get the allure of mint on card, but it's not. You can't enjoy them the same behind plastic on card as you can. Sometimes you need to pick them up and look at them, and I'm not playing with them, but I like to move them around. Like, oh, the head moves, legs move. I'll put them in different poses. I'll walk by it on the shelf, and I'll pick them up, and I'm like, oh, let me just put, okay. You know, you get more out of it when you can feel them.
This is what I'm talking about. I hate this.
I do. Yeah. No matter how safe you are, it ruins the card back. I don't like it.
I hate that they use so much freaking glue on these suckers.
I take a little knife to try to preserve as much card back as I can, but you still end up breaking parts. And especially invariably, some of them will have the glue over the name of the wrestler, and there's nothing you can do. That name's coming off the card back with the bubble. And you're kind of like, well, okay, I know it's a Ric Flair card back. I guess I don't have to have Ric Flair at the bottom, but it still annoys me. On a $40, $50, $60 figure, you're like, can't you make these resealable, please?
Oh, guys, please don't ruin this.
You see, you're still trying to open it.
I'm just trying to get this out without ruining the card anymore.
Yeah.
You see, it's ruined. You see, I try to preserve these card backs as much as possible, but look how damaged it is.
Yep. There's only so much.
I hate that.
Maybe see if Bum buys that because he always gives away his card backs. Though he's not very delicate, I think, when he opens his because he's not keeping the backs anyway. But yeah, it kind of sucks. So the back is preserved, but the front is all kinds of.
I hate when people whenever I see people open their cards, they grab it and they just grab the bubble, they squeeze it, and they just rip it off. I'm like, don't do that. I'm like, save the bubble. Like, to me, I feel like the bubble is like the most important piece because people, they save the cards, but they throw away the bubble. I'm like, the bubble is always like the most difficult thing to create.
Oh,
you can always replicate a card back, off of,
true.
You get a card, what do you call it, card stock or something, get on a printer, you could create that, but you can't replicate a bubble. So a blister pack.
So that does annoy me. Have you seen how many sales? Oh yeah, you do get the flag. I do like accessories, even though you end up losing them if you don't stick them on the figure. See, aren't you already having more fun opening it? It's more fun, isn't it? Look at how much fun you're having. You haven't even looked at the figures yet, right?
Man.
One of us. No, it's a lot more fun. Though, I mean, to me, the figures are never an investment, so I don't mind opening them. But, for me, I'm not going to sell them again because I know by the time if I get sick of them, I'm going to be too lazy to want to sell them. So I'm fine opening them. And there you go. See? And even though, he twists all the way around. Even though you're not playing with
them. I don't like that.
Even though you're not playing with them, it's still fun to move them around like you're doing, right? And see, did the hands move? I don't know. And then you'll set them on a shelf and you'll look at them, and then I'll pick them up later and be like, okay, I just want to put them in a different pose. Right, I don't have a fig fed. I don't play with them, but sometimes I just like holding them too, and looking at them like, I don't. Like you said, it is kind of my own work of art because I don't collect paintings or something. Yeah, you think Grapplers and Gimmicks figures are expensive? Try to collect like artwork, then they're really expensive.
So
look at that. Look at how nice that looks.
So the beret does not really sit on the head that well.
Damn it! I hate that.
Like it doesn't snap on. All right.
None of them ever get the
Zombie Sailors. Right. Yep. Zombie Sailors slick. You guys know when it comes to the squared off peg, I don't know what you call it. What's that video game with they just came out with Jack Black in it.
Oh, really?
With that with the damn it just came out with
Pong. Is it Pong? Did I get it right? Frogger? I know, Pitfall. Pitfall?
Damn.
Mortal Kombat.
That video game that just came out with Jack Black.
Donkey Kong?
Yeah, I think Jason Momoa was in it.
Mario? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't game enough. That's why I'm coming up with
Minecraft. Thank you.
Oh, is that a movie based on the video game?
Minecraft. Yes, thank you. Minecraft.
That was the movie based on the video game. Now,
it's got like this damn squared off Minecraft looking head.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But
Slick does?
Slick does.
But his hat stays on?
But his hat, it's got this beautiful snap when you put the hat on. So you hear that snap, you turn the figure upside down,
it stays.
You take it, that hat's not going anywhere.
Oh, dang.
Even though I absolutely hate the fact that he has no head. No hair. It's just basically a bald square on his head, which looks so incredibly stupid. And the fact that Zombie Sailors created 3 variants of that stupid head.
He did do 3? I know there was at least 2. 3 variants of Slick?
They got like a blue teal.
The face looks kind of crappy.
Got a blue,
really,
and they got a gray suit variant.
And his face doesn't look real great. I thought about buying One Man Gang, and I'm like, well, I should buy his manager, but the Slick looks kind of crappy.
Yeah, so
but the
I hate
stays
that.
on.
But the hat stays on. So I will give Zombie Sailors credit for that. But Grapplers get it. They just got to stop with this.
Yeah,
they need to stop. I don't care if any character has ever worn a hat. They need to stop making hats because this sucks.
Or leave them on. Don't make them removable because they don't stay on. Just make it part of the mold or something, and so they never come off. Then, if you're going to put a beret on them that you can't, right?
Undertaker, Hasbro Series 4 or Series 8. Bart Gunn, Series 11 Hasbro. Papa Shango, Series 6 with Hasbro. Any of these figures with built-on accessory. Why they're not removable? Keep them on, just like you said. You do not need to have removable accessories. This serves no purpose.
Yeah, because now I've got a bag of those because I won't leave them on. That's like the new Epic Toys. I pre-ordered the Islanders and the Killer Bees, And the Islanders are pretty good. The Killer Bee figures are pretty good. But the Killer Bees, I don't know why they made headbands. They don't even fit on the head, and they definitely don't stay on. They fit. I put them around the arm, and they kind of stay on. But I'm like, I'm going to end up putting these in a plastic Ziploc bag and forget about it.
You know what? But you know what's really sad? This could probably go down 2026 as the best figure of the entire year. This is an awesome freaking like I love this. Okay, this is an easy grade A for me.
Nice.
No, I really have zero issues with the figure itself.
I like the flag waving as you move them around. The flag just.
I mean that right there for 100. I mean I don't know how much this for $100 figure. That sucks. But this is a worthless accessory. What the hell is G&G thinking with these? I mean this is Downtown Abbey. What the hell his name is? Downtown Bruno. Harvey Whippleman.
Oh, there you go. What about the other figure?
Harvey Whippleman. Just call him Harvey freaking Whippleman. All right. And all those other characters that come with this. I mean, this sucks.
Ironically, it fits on your thumb pretty well.
If you this gray doesn't stay out. Come on.
You leave it on your thumb though, you're okay. It looks like it stayed on your thumb pretty well.
Oh God.
Hello, I'm GEN Adnan. I'm wearing a hat. USA number 2.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Yeah, House Slaughter.
I was concerned when I saw this. When I saw the sunglasses, I thought the sunglasses were removable. Luckily, they do stay on.
Do they use that? Because I think Grapplers and Gimmicks use like they do a wraparound or whatever you call it.
Oh, you know what? They do.
But that keeps them on. Yeah, because I think it was Mongo McMichael or one of the other figures I saw Bumma open from Grapplers, and they did the same thing. And I thought that's really good because the rest of the glasses that I've ever seen on these figures don't really stay on.
All right, so
what do you think about the wraparound?
All right,
keeps it on, right?
It's fine. Yeah, you know what? That's okay. You're right. It does keep it on, and in that regard, I'm okay with that. At first, I was excited because I thought it was a built-on. I would have preferred the built-on, but the fact that it does keep it on and doesn't go anywhere.
And if you notice, they colored it to match his hair, so it kind of blends in. They did a little extra, right? They tried to kind of sort of hide it a little.
But the problem is that is very, very weak. That can rip.
That looks kind of black. Okay.
That can rip in time.
Was he that balding at the time? Look at how bald he is. Was he that balding? Maybe he was. Arn Anderson's like, whew, glad that was not me.
But his freaking boots.
Yeah.
I mean, that is freaking phenomenal. Like, they did a really awesome job.
See,
like, I would wrestle the hell out of this figure.
You couldn't see all that detail behind Bubble mint on card, could you?
Yeah, you can make this out.
I don't think so. I think you're enjoying it much better holding it in hand. I think, right?
Did this one come with another accessory? And
yeah, it looks like there's a few.
So, I was hoping this one came with a stick or something, but it doesn't. Oh, yes, it does.
What else do we get? Oh man,
I thought it was going to come with the stick.
Yeah, that fit in the hand and stay in the hand. That'd be the question. I mean, that's easy stuff, but I've still seen companies get it wrong. I'm like, do they do no?
Now, which side?
You get the mold and then you check it out, and then you're just like, nah, it doesn't fit, but let's go with it.
I don't know which side, the gray up or gray down.
Oh, that's a good question. I don't actually know either. But it fits and it stays.
Now that's perfect.
Can he also hold the flag too if he wanted? Does the flag fit in his hand too? Can you interchange it if you want? Yeah, I didn't know because I saw they have both of Slaughter's fists look like they're set up for. Yeah, there you go.
I could put it down further.
So you can do what you want. Man, it's so gutsy to have that figure though at that time. Play like the Iraqi war sympathizer. I'm like, wow. But I mean, Sheik had been doing it for years in the 80s.
Actually, it fits better in his hand than General Adnan's.
Oh, so maybe give Adnan the stick. He needs it more because he's not the wrestler, right? Maybe he needs the protection.
Actually, yeah, it probably would be a better.
Yeah, there you go. That works. But yeah, what do you do to keep the head on? You get like some.
Well, it's Sergeant Slaughter in the picture is the one that's holding the baton.
Yeah. I can't remember. Yeah, because I think Adnan usually carried the flag. But you got options. You got playability. You can move it around. You want to be left-handed. You want to be right-handed.
So I still say Mabel. I think Mabel will always be my favorite figure from Grapplers and Gimmicks.
Really?
But god dang it, these two are probably very freaking close. If I ever do a Grapplers and you know what? I haven't made any freaking wrestling tournaments or if you look at my videos, like the last few videos I made, they don't get any views. They got like 20 views, man. I don't make videos anymore. Like I don't know what to make anymore for videos. That's why all I make is live streams because I don't know what to make anymore. We're at an hour.
Yeah, time to drink, and Ross is here to watch.
Hey, what's up, Ross?
Just
on,
in
bud?
time.
And so maybe I think it's time to do another tournament. And with these pickups, I think it could be time to do another do a Grapplers and Gimmicks tournament because they have enough figures.
G&G only?
Just Grapplers and Gimmicks.
Do they need to be loose for your tournament, or do you have enough loose?
Well, that's the thing. I'd have to go out and buy probably another 15 figures or so in order to do a loose tournament because I don't have every single one. I stopped buying Grapplers and Gimmicks.
Right, yeah.
And I could technically do a tournament, have a nice Grapplers and Gimmicks tournament, and not have every single figure. But because the ones that I don't have, they wouldn't win my tournament anyways.
Oh.
All that tournament would do, if I were to go out and buy the ones I'm missing, is show the fans every figure that Grapplers and Gimmicks had. That's it.
Can't spell. I think I'm missing an umlaut. Isn't there an umlaut in Jägermeister somewhere? Still tasting like chicken. Black licorice chicken. Do they make a black licorice chicken?
Top shelf spirits. Jägermeister today with Red Bull. And a little bit of Jamaican Me Happy. Actually, this is one of my favorite drinks, Jamaican Me Happy. It's from Seagram's.
Does it?
It does make me happy. It makes me very happy.
Instead of crazy, that's the other popular Jamaican. Jamaican Me Crazy. Jamaican Me Jerk Chicken. No, that's something different. But I actually just can't believe that with the hat. It's like as soon as you get the prototype or whatever, and the hat doesn't stay on, don't you say, "Hey, we should fix this," rather than the hell with it, ship it?
I think most people are just looking at like,
I don't get it.
I think they look at it like, hey, you know what? People are just gonna sit it on their shelf, and as long as they can just, put it on their shelf and just be like, oh, bam,
I guess,
and they're good. But I'm like, you know what? Guess what?
I was just gonna say some of them a light breeze and it comes off. You open up your window, and maybe it's a window where you keep some figures on a shelf. Maybe it's your office, whatever. Yeah, it blows over.
Yeah, I just blew that. Now I don't know where I even blew it to.
See, there you go. Right. Those headbands on the Killer Bees from Epic Toys are just so terrible. They don't even fit all the way on them. I'm like, what? Did you guys not look at this at all? It's so bad. They had nice jackets. They came with nice cloth accessories, but the headbands, man.
But damn, so today, or not today, yesterday, I grabbed a picture of the Series 1 Hulk Hogan LJN, put it into ChatGTP, told him, I want this figure to have the Army combat uniform on it. Guess what it did? Put the Army combat uniform on that figure. I'm like,
perfect.
Damn near perfect. Like, this is exactly what I wanted. All right, awesome.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, okay, damn. Here's a picture of me from 2005. Oh, nice. Put my face on this Hulk Hogan, on this Hulk Hogan picture.
Yep, and
it looks so freaking stupid and cheesy. Oh. The Photoshop on it was so freaking horrendous, but I mean, for the sake of argument, I sent that picture to Kevin Pelkey, right? And I'm like, hey man, this Photoshop is horrendous, but essentially, this is the Army soldier figure that I wanted so-and-so to make for me last year.
What'd he say?
When he ended up giving me basically a freaking Nikolai Volkov fighting pose. Like, what the hell was that? He, like, not even close. black boots on an AC uniform. Like, what the hell were you thinking?
I mean, I think he pretty much did everything you didn't want him to do. It's like he didn't even listen.
Like, not even close. Like, there was just so many things wrong with, like the color scheme on that. I mean, just everything wrong on that figure.
Did he get anything right? Would be a big short.
Nothing. I mean, even when I went back later on, I'm like, hey, okay, I want a second figure. I want this one in desert camouflage uniform. Still put it in black boots. I'm like, none of these uniforms come with black boots. These are all brown suede boots.
I mean, wouldn't black boots stand out in the desert? Aren't you going for a camouflage look? Like,
well, the only uniform that has black boots is the battle dress uniform, which is the woodland camouflage uniform. You know, the green and the brown and whatnot.
You could probably get away with black boots in a forest, but in a desert, sand is not typically black. I mean, there are a few black sand beaches like in Hawaii, but unless you're storming, those beaches, you don't want to wear black boots. You're going to be sought. They will see your boots.
But he sent me back some 3D prints, and the character in 3D file looks absolutely nothing like me, so I don't know if he's still working it. Just seeing me in my, how I look in 2005, there's just not enough facial features, he said, in order for it to really capture my essence. So if we do create a me for, in military uniform, it may be me, but is people really going to look at that soldier and see me, or are they just going to see some generic soldier?
Yeah.
I don't know. We might have to take a more modern version of me.
I was just take a modern photo, even though it wasn't what you were looking, and maybe it wasn't how your facial hair was at the time, but it'd still be obviously you.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be so bad.
Another thing is in the 3D, maybe because it's 3D and it's it's black and white, it's not painted or it's not color scheme.
Yeah.
I don't know. Looking at the legs, compared to like an original Hulk Hogan Series 1, the legs just look smaller. They look smaller. They look fatter. They don't look the same as an original Hulk Hogan. So I'm like, didn't look the same. The dimensions didn't look the same to me.
His legs are super huge, though. Are they on the original LGN? I don't think they are they? I don't have the original, but I'm even thinking.
I mean, they because of the bend. I mean, it made it look small. But I mean, Hulk Hogan is a very big figure, though.
I mean, in real life, he was a huge person. But I'm trying to think of his figure. I'll have to look at it later tonight. I'll get the Mattel LJN out and see. I don't have the original.
But if you look at the original Hulk Hogan, fighting pose like this, right? I mean, you don't see me with that, but perfect fighting pose, right? I always said, you put that, you put an army uniform on that Series 1 Hulk Hogan fighting pose, people are going to buy that figure only because of that Series 1 Hulk Hogan fighting pose.
It's got the pose, yeah.
I mean, that fighting pose alone is going to make the sales.
With an army, with a military figure type look, and then your face on it, so you got your own branding in there.
And
you got a great idea. I'm surprised you're having so much trouble trying to get that vision.
And people that want to support me, want to support the channel, if they like, hey, it's a Matthew figure, we'll buy it to support him, support his channel. That's gonna make it, support it even more. Hey, we want to support someone, support a soldier or whatever. We'll buy that for that purpose. Or hey, we want to buy the soldier figure just because we want to throw it, next to Corporal Kirchner, for example.
Well, yeah, and
make a tag team.
They don't have to even know or care that it's you and you're behind the line. It's just another great soldier figure.
Yeah.
Hey, if that's all you want it for, great. Their money still spends. Those customers, their money still spends, right? I'm just so surprised you have so many problems getting that vision, right? It doesn't seem like you're asking for an impossible. I don't want a web-footed unicorn that gives birth the small of its back or something. You're like, I don't know how to make that. No, sorry. Okay. It can also has a laser that shoots out of its horn. Like, okay, I can't make that figure, but like it's a how many military figures have ever been made? I dare say that's got to be one of the most common action figures ever made. Right, it's an general army guy in various poses with various weapons. And, I mean, G.I. Joe, the whole line is various. I mean, a lot of that's weird special stuff, but still, point stands. I don't know how many of us as kids grew up with tons of army-based figures. It shouldn't be that hard to make one. But so Kevin sounds promising though. Were you working with him before? Did you get going out or something? What happened there? What?
Not necessarily falling out.
Was he busy? You're busy?
He designed the BBA figure and he designed the devil figure, and then I asked him about creating the army figure for me, and he had his design of the figure I wanted, and I wanted the Hogan figure, and he said he wasn't able to make that one, or he wanted to make his design, and I'm like, okay, so he said he couldn't make it, so I went to look in. I went to talk to Tom Begg. Because Tom Begg told me he could make my vision.
Yep.
And originally Tom Begg told me he could do it for like $350. I'm like, I don't want to pay I don't want to pay $350. You know, when everyone else was charging me $150.
Don't worry, he'll ask you for more later.
But I'm like, okay, I can't pay it right now. Give me another month. Let me save some pennies and see what I can come up with. You know, at the end of the month, I reached back out to him. Okay, I'm ready to pay you. Let's get started. Okay, I need $450. What happened to the $350 you were trying to charge me before? Oh no, it's gonna be $450. I'm like, no, you know, I was on the outs for $350. I mean, I'm not doing $450 for a damn action figure. That's ridiculous. Oh well, you know, there's only so many people that could do what I can do, and you know, if you're not gonna meet me on my thing, then screw you. Basically, I'm like, well, I guess screw me then. It's not that imperative that I get this damn soldier figure made, okay? I mean, there's other characters I can create.
What does he think he is? It's not like he has cold fusion to cure the cancer. Oh, there's only so many people can make figures. You know how many freaking wrestling or how many companies make action figures, Tom? There's like 1 billion of them. Do they all use you, buddy? Well, of course, he's also the one that wanted like various boudoir photos of you.
But he's another one of those guys that, for years,
$350 wasn't enough.
I've never bought anything for Tom. I never bought anything for Tom, but he's another one of those guys that you know about through the grapevine, and you've been talking about. For as long as I've had YouTube, my YouTube channel, I've talked about him for years, and I've been shouting him out through the grapevine because I know of his reputation of creating all these amazing head sculpts for people that want to buy head sculpts for their LJN customization and stuff. So. I mean, there's so many companies that are creators, customizers, sellers, etc. that I give shout outs and have been advertising for, whether I bought from them or otherwise. And I don't know, man. Like, I don't know if I want to do that anymore because I've had the back of so many people, and I just feel like so many people don't have my back, and it's just frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't do this or don't give people recommendations or shout outs so that they can shout me out. That's bullshit. You do great work. I'm going to shout you out. It's as simple as that.
Mm-hmm.
But that right there, that was frustrating as hell. You try and take advantage of somebody. You know what I'm trying to do. I've talked to you many times about what I'm trying to accomplish here, and I was kind of like, in a bind, and you're trying to take advantage of me by charging me more money at that time.
Yep.
Like, dude, that was pretty freaking scummy.
Yep.
So no, that was freaking messed up.
Probably assumed you'd pay it. Well, if you rounded up 350, maybe he'll pay 450.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he knows I was on the back burner about paying 350. That was uncomfortable with that price. That was way over my budget. That I wasn't able to afford that much money. Like I said, 150 is basically the going rate that all the customizers have been charging me for custom work on these resin figures over the years. So for him to go 200 over was way over budget. But him to throw even more on it, like, ridiculous.
Is that great? He just saved you $350, didn't he? Or at least $200. I'm not going with him then.
Yeah.
Of course, I guess I wonder how many of those he sells. Is that part of the deal? Is like he doesn't sell enough, so he has to ask for more. But the fact that he gave you $350 and it was a month or so later, it wasn't that long. Like, I could see if he said $350 and then you got back to him in 2 or 3 years and his rate went up. Okay, maybe it's a change. But it was like within a month, a couple of weeks. $100, that's almost 33%. Like, why did it go up in price? Oh, tariffs, inflation. Like, what? Why did it go up 33% ish? But oh well, he lost his sale.
And especially if I didn't even, well, I probably would still want a figure, but at that point, let's say I would have skipped the figure and just needed all I wanted is the STL file that I could send to the factory so that they could manufacture it. You're telling me you want to charge me $450, and all I wanted is for that little file to send them. Like
Mhm.
all I and the STL file, all that is hey, here's a 3D print that says 7 inches, 7 inches, 4 inches, bam, or whatever it is. That's literally it. Like, okay, it's like a little drafting, like a little something you put on a drafting table.
It's basically like instructions to a 3D printer on the dimensions of the thing you want. Well, and I wonder how much time he spent. I'm sure he used software to generate a bunch of it. How much time does he have to spend like finalizing that STL file? Is it really that time intensive? I don't know. I mean, I'm in the computer industry, but I haven't used any of this software. I'm not into 3D printing yet. But
Yep.
quarter after time for a beverage. But oh well.
All right.
Less money for him.
So,
I'm running out of scotch.
Ooh. Oh damn! I haven't been screaming yet.
Oh, you're supposed to. What, Jäger? I forgot. Yeah,
Jäger.
like Fluffy said. Actually, I don't think you have been for any of them, have you?
Nope.
Oh well.
Every single time I'm supposed to be screaming Jäger.
Doesn't count if you don't. Now you got to take those drinks again. Now it's 4 more.
Jäger.
Yeah.
Damn! I almost finished this damn bottle.
Of course, that bottle's pretty small, isn't it? Now that I look at it, it's a small.
Yeah, I thought it would be a great big bottle or something. This ain't nothing.
I think you can get bigger bottles, but I don't know if you want to because, like I say, it's pretty dangerous. So that was new when you just opened it before the stream, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If your wife tried it, is she much of a drinker? Does she?
Nah, she didn't open that right there. But I'm gonna open up this next sucker right here.
Yeah, you got the original Sergeant Slaughter and like.
You know what I noticed on this
Trader edition? Yeah.
They did the exact same thing on this figure they did on the original Hasbro.
What they do?
And I don't like that. So this was like what, 91 era?
Okay.
And then they gave you the 92 era of Sergeant Slaughter. Of course, they make his drill sergeant hat removable.
Uh-oh. Will the hat stay on? Dun, dun, dun.
Well, at least they give you the baton as removable, or a removable baton.
What was interesting is I opened my Shotzi Big Rubber guy. I got the Monster Edition and the regular one. And the Monster Edition, the hat fell off. The regular one, the hat stayed on. And I'm like, is the hat not removable on the regular one? And then somebody said, no, it's removable. So I just pulled real hard and it came off. And now I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't have done that because the hat was really firmly on the regular Shotzi. I don't know why it was so much different than the Monster Edition, but okay. Same kind of glasses with the wraparound, probably, right? Yeah.
Yep. Look what they do. Look what they do. They keep the exact same pointer finger that they give you in the original Series 3 Hasbro.
Which you don't like?
I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world.
You want a different pose, though, basically?
The pointer finger, you would think that they would do away with it and give you like a closed fist or something.
Maggot. Oh, he does have a whistle. I just noticed that around his neck, too. He's got the glasses with the wraparounds. And then he's got a whistle, too, around his neck, it looks like.
And does it come off?
Yeah. Oh, does it fit over his head, or?
Yeah, it looks like it does, yep.
Because I think the Epic Toys Islanders, I don't know that their necklaces come off. I haven't tried, but.
I will give them this. I mean.
That's pretty cool.
Your accessories are either in excess or just enough. Because, like, look at the Papa Shango. They gave you, like, 10,000 accessories for a Papa Shango. And now I feel like same thing with Sergeant Slaughter, like 10,000 accessories. Does he need all these accessories?
Now, how about the hat? Will it stay on?
And it doesn't even look like it.
Does it even go on? Like if you sat it down, would it stay on his head on a shelf?
Like I'm really trying to snap that thing, like really trying to like.
Yeah.
Yeah, like another worthless accessory.
And that hat's so important too. Oh, it does. He does have an American flag too. Okay, there you go. I guess you kind of have to. But then with the pointer finger, you can't put it in either hand. Though I guess it's not that important. But
yeah.
Then you can really mess with people and put the Iraqi flag in the American hand, and then put the American flag in his Iraqi hand. Really mess with everyone.
Yeah, but I'd much rather have
You can't use that.
Yeah, which sucks is 2 accessories, but only one of them could be used.
Oh, so it did come with a baton as well. Okay, it came with his own. Okay. So I guess you can repurpose it and put it in the other set because you have what 3 or 4 hands in the other set you can put stuff in.
Yeah, but even in these hands, you only have one hand available.
Oh, really? The left hand doesn't have a hole in it. I didn't even notice that. Okay.
So this one only has the left hand. So
Why?
Only the right hand. The right hand is closed.
You can still be a fist, just have a little opening so I can put something in that hand. Why wouldn't you do that to both hands, right?
So yeah.
And on the other hand, he's pointing, which it would be kind of cool, but you've got 7 figures and only 1 hole.
So now,
sounds dirty.
What the heck are we gonna do with the added accessory?
Has he got a hole in his butt? You can stick. No, hole in his head. Hole. Yeah. Where do you put the other one? Does he got a pocket you can put it in for later? Yeah, it should come with. Oh yeah, slide it in his whistle so he can have it on his back.
That's kind of like what I'm doing.
And then you put the baton, so he's got that, for patriotic purposes. But then if he,
this is basically how I'm going to store.
Yeah, there you go. That would work. Nothing wrong with that. Maybe slip his hat on the flag too, or something.
That's how I'm going to store my Sergeant Slaughter.
So that works pretty good with the whistle there.
But how the heck am I supposed to put this freaking hat on?
I always wondered. I guess you could glue it permanently. I'm just thinking like double-sided tape or something, but then that probably over time the adhesive you lose something. But I don't know. I'll take the hat off, put it in the bag, and forget about it.
I'm probably going to give this to my one of my well, no, shoot, I already have like for the Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Oh yeah.
Because all my Hacksaw Jim Duggans already have the flag. But Series 9 Hacksaw Jim Duggan. But
tough guy.
I mean, it looks good.
Mm-hmm. Got the same.
Man, it's a solid overall piece.
How's the waist on that one?
Yeah, it's been 360.
I assume they're all the same.
Head spins 360.
So you can do your own exorcist. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think they use the exact same head. Yeah. So they use the exact same head for Sergeant Slaughter. I mean, obviously, I like the turncoat Sergeant Slaughter a whole lot better. I like the play pose better with 2 closed hands.
Yeah.
It looks like they use the exact same boots on both figures.
Really? With the same decoration and stuff? Does that make any sense?
I mean, jump boots on either figure. I mean, I think that's fine. I'm okay with that. But yeah, I mean, it's an excellent set. I mean, it's an A grade on either piece, but the turncoat Sergeant Slaughter so much better.
So good purchase. Glad you unboxed them, bumboxed them. I think so. I think you had more fun with it, especially if you bought 2. If you did the diligence of buying 2.
This live ends Monday night.
Alexa, stop playing music. That was weird. One of my Alexas out in the living room picked up something and started playing music. Of course, on the speaker in this room. Thank you. Thanks, Jeff Bezos. Yeah. We'll just keep going until the Monday stream that starts at 7, right?
There you go.
Yeah. So I have too much to do tomorrow, but that might cut into plans. We'll have a marathon mayo eating session.
There you go.
We have old mustard. Maybe we need an old mayo in the crowd. An old barbecue and an old ketchup. It is funny though. I say mayo all the time, but I can't remember the last time I've had mayo on anything. Oh no. Yeah, I've heard of some people. We've been snowless. You haven't gotten any snow, have you? I know it got colder.
No, not recently. It's actually starting getting hot out here. Like we're up to like 60 degrees.
Wow. We were for a minute, but now we're back down into the 20s or 30s. But no snow. I've heard. Well, yeah, because I heard Bum getting lots of snow. Who else was getting a lot of snow? Ross is getting snow. There's somebody else I saw. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm like, oh, it's still snowing. Well, it's still February. It's just we had such a sunny, weirdly warm week this week here that I kind of forgot it's only February. We're supposed to be cold and potentially snowing, right? I mean, heck, we get snow into April.
Yeah,
What did
shoot,
he
man.
do?
I've totally forgot, man. At the beginning of the live stream, it's my. I mean, they were never married, so I can't call him my brother-in-law, but he is my nephew's father, so I don't know what else to call him. So, for lack of a better term, I would call him my brother-in-law for the sake of this conversation. My
Mm-hmm.
brother-in-law's birthday today, so I want to wish a happy birthday to Muhammad.
All right.
Happy birthday, Mo.
Dang, a lot of February birthdays.
Yeah,
The 20.
my nephew Omar, his birthday I think is on March 2nd. Either March 2nd or March 6th.
Oh, poor guy missed February.
Yeah, I think March actually shoot. Yeah, I think his birthday is March 2nd. And I think my brother Eddie is March 6th. I don't
Hmm.
know. Their birthdays I don't know, man. They're mixed up. My brother Eddie, he died in like 2019.
Oh, sorry about that.
Um it is what it is. My mom we were talking about this probably a couple weeks ago, and she got mad at me. She's like, you never came home for your brother's funeral." I'm like, "Well, dude, what do you need to do? Like, it's 2019. I'm in Afghanistan. I'm like 6,000 miles away on the other side of the planet. How am I supposed to break away? I mean, yeah, you could have done like a Red Cross, message, and I could have probably come home, but I mean, would I have come home for that? You got to realize, number one, my brother Eddie was like 16 years older than me, right, when I was born.
Hmm.
So,
Wow.
when I think of my brother Eddie, I think about this guy who was like, and then not to kind of go dark and make this go from like a light mood conversation or anything,
Yeah.
um, but just kind of give backstory here. My brother Eddie was an abusive, drunk, drug addict, and most
Mm.
of my life, he was this guy who was locked up in prison most of his life, right?
Oh, wow.
So why would I want to go home and support this guy who freaking beat on me when I was a kid all the time? Like, I didn't have a relationship with him. Like, I really didn't care about him that way. Like, when he died, like, my feeling was, aw. Like, yeah, I was sad. Like, hey, my brother died. Of course I was sad. But I was mostly sad for my mom more than anything, you know? But, like, was it something I was going to, leave Afghanistan for? I'm sorry, but it just wasn't that kind of relationship, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it
Yeah.
sounds like you really lost your brother a long time ago
Yeah. So,
in some
you
ways.
know, uh, and even like the rest of my family, like my brothers and sisters I actually grew up with, I haven't, why graduate high school in 2004 and I joined the army. I really haven't seen any of my siblings pretty much since 2004. And even, the couple times I did see them, like, a few minutes here or there over the years. Today, if I were to see them, they basically would be strangers to me, you know?
Mm.
So,
Not real close,
not bas-
most of your
not
family.
basically seeing them in over 20 years. If someone says, "Hey, so and so is getting married, are you gonna come to their wedding?" Or someone so and so is having a baby, are you gonna come to the hospital so you can see them give birth or whatever? Or so and so died, are you gonna come to the like? I don't know. Like,
Mm.
nobody's kept me in the loop of what's been going on over the years. Like, I didn't know my brother had this child, or my sister had these kids, or so and so had, this, these amount of kids or whatever over the years. So, like, I don't have those relationships with my family. So,
Are they close amongst themselves? Do you know?
yeah, I mean, they're all in Chicago, so they all live with each other, so they all
Oh,
know
yeah.
what's going on. But on all the years I've been in deployment, on been gone in the army, when I was in basic training, AIT, when I went on combat deployments as a soldier, when I was gone as a contractor, nobody was writing me letters. Nobody was sending me
Oh,
emails or anything like that. So,
two-way street.
nobody was keeping me. And like I said, nobody was, sending me phone call or calling me on the phone or anything like that. Nobody was saying, "Hey, your sister is pregnant, or your sister gave birth. You have a new nephew or anything like that, or your brother has a new baby on the way, or anything like." So when I talked to my mom, you have I'm babysitting Jackson. I'm just making up a name because I don't know my nephew's name.
And you'd be
Uh,
like, "Who the hell's Jackson?"
yeah, exactly. Like, oh, this is your 7-year-old nephew. Like, huh? I got a nephew named Jackson. Again, I don't have a nephew named Jackson. I'm just making that up. Uh, like I have all of these nephews and nieces I never even heard of because my family has never kept me in contact or kept me updated with what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
So
Well, and they never sent you a care package or anything like that either. Like that's pretty common, right?
exactly.
Yeah,
So
nothing like that. No letters, no phone calls.
So, man, I don't know what's going on, man. Like, man, there's a whole lot of freaking stories. Like, there's a story about my freaking car that I had, but I mean, that's
Yeah.
a story for a different time. But
I think you talked about that because didn't they basically steal it from you essentially?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So with family like that, who needs enemies or something?
mm.
Calvin's back. He's got some choices in there if you want to catch up.
Oh yeah, I'm going back through the messages right now. But
Actually,
first,
most of
I
them
gotta
would.
take a shot because I'm behind.
Oh, yeah, it's 7:31 or 8:31. Luckily, most of his has been pretty easy for me. The first one was tougher.
Mm. Ugh. What is that? 6 now?
Well, yeah.
Ooh.
Now you're half black licorice.
Now I think I'm oh shit, yeah, see my language. Now I think you're right. Now I'm starting to feel the effect.
I was
Feel
gonna
the
say,
effect.
even at 35%, you have enough of it, and that's why it's so dangerous because it's easy to drink a lot.
I think we could probably make it to about 2 hours.
2 more?
2 more.
You got to finish the bottle, right? Didn't you say you're going to finish the bottle? No, I'm kidding. You might be close, actually. How far, you're not too far away, honestly. But you don't have to finish the bottle. You can. Of course, it is the smaller bottle.
Yeah.
Because how small is that bottle? How many milliliters is that? Yeah, I always enjoyed Zeppelin. Zeppelin's great. Great band.
God damn, my eyes are terrible.
I've noticed, especially when I'm wearing like glasses and stuff, they've corrected enough that I can't see near when I have any kind of glasses on. So I always have to take them off. Oh.
Like I can't even make any. This writing is so damn small. I can't make anything out.
Man, that's a good one. My gut says 3 Dog Nights, but man, did I go 3 Dog because Ross went with War? Got some toughies. I think I'll go 3 Dog. It's toughy.
All right, I'm trying to go back through Kelvin's.
Yeah, it's got some good ones. They're all music tonight, but
I'm gonna say Offspring only because I don't
nice.
know who Bush is.
Got a machine head. Yeah, they're both good songs. That one was a tough one. And then the next two were easy for me. And then this last one was a little tougher. I mean, they're easy. I'm not a big cult fan, so AIC, I mean, Alice in Chains is my second favorite band to my shirt. But just so happens I'm wearing a Tool shirt tonight. But Rush is a great band. I just also really, really love Led Zeppelin. So Led Zeppelin's higher in my pantheon, especially classic rock. My nephew, I think, I was kind of surprised when he said the one day Rush was his favorite band because I didn't even know.
Yeah.
But I like Led Zeppelin better, but, to each their own. Yeah.
Oh, you know what I gotta do on Monday? Since we did the unboxing,
get another bottle of Jägermeister for Monday.
Yeah, well, maybe
or something else, like or Uzo, get some Zambuca.
Bumboxing. Since we did the bumboxing today for Grapplers and Gimmicks, you know what I realized? This is probably like the first unboxing we did for figures in forever. Because
at least you have,
yeah.
Should I keep some for?
I said I wasn't going to do any more review videos because my review videos don't get any views. So I don't make. I'm not doing review videos on the channel anymore. I mean,
Is there a lot of grappler and gimmicks review videos? I haven't looked them up, but
yeah, I
that's the
mean,
problem. There's a lot of review venues in general for
well,
most.
I mean, I guess everyone is if they're gonna watch a Grapplers and Gimmicks review, they're gonna watch Kyle Peterson and Fig Hill, and there's thousands of views on that. But if I do a Grapplers and Gimmicks review, I usually get about anywhere between, usually in the past, I'd say 100 to let's say a couple hundred views. But nowadays, a Grapplers and Gimmicks review might get me 75 views. So I'm like, you know what, 75 views, I'm gonna look at that, I'm gonna be pissed. So it's like, why, waste the time of making a video if no one's interested in it?
Yeah.
So
how do you differentiate yourself? Making your own toy line is a big one, because that's something I don't think Fig Hill or Kyle's not doing. A lot of those places, Major Pod is, but I mean, you're not really competing with them anyways, right? They're too popular right now. Oh, nice. Oh, crap. Kelvin, you son of a bitch. I want to say Corrosion of Conformity because people know Korn more, but that's also a great band and song.
Why is Freak on a Leash? I hate that. I got to be honest. I hate that song, Freak on a Leash. In the 90s, that damn song reigned like on TRL. That damn song was like towards the top of the list on TRL for like weeks. And I never could understand the obsession with it. And every freaking day I would come home from school and that would be like right there towards the top of the list. It would always be like Backstreet Boys and NSYNC and freaking Korn, Freak on a Leash would like always be like right there near the top of the list. Wow. And I could not understand the obsession with that damn song.
That was a motley crew of bands. When I think Korn, I don't think NSYNC or Backstreet. Have you listened to Korn?
They're not one of my favorite bands, but I mean that song was like always near the top of the list.
Because you'd have like boy bands over there, and Korn would be on the other side of the room.
But like Korn was like right there, like near the top of the list of like one of the most requested songs.
That's why. Okay,
it was TRL, Total Request Live.
Yeah, I never watched those, but I was never into Backstreet Boys or NSYNC or anything. They have some good catchy songs now I've heard, but I was into Korn. But Corrosion of Conformity, I feel like, is one of those bands. They're popular enough that more people should know them, but I don't think a lot of people do, so that's why I was going with them. That's a great song, though. But I mean, Freak on a Leash is too. I don't know that's my favorite Korn song. I'm even playing the Clean My Wounds in my head right now.
Dante Ross.
I don't think I've heard that one. The remix of Freak on a Leash with Dante Ross is killer. Yeah, I don't think I've heard the remix. I think Korn's still releasing stuff, but I haven't listened to them in a while.
They still around?
Which reminds me, apparently Megadeth released their last album. I didn't even know they were still releasing albums. So I'll have to see if I've checked it out. Weirdly, Kyle Peterson is the one who tipped me off on that because he's a big music fan.
Yes, I'm thinking on Monday when we do our show, instead of doing, because I've been putting it off for probably a couple weeks now, instead of doing an individual show, I'm probably going to do the Latuni, what do you call it, the Everest, Legion of Doom on live show.
Do like a review or something, you think? Okay.
The same way that we did these today, probably do the Everest on live show.
Yeah, nice.
And that way I can still do a review of the Latuni figures, and I don't have to break it down to an individual show. I can do it on a live show, and we could still talk about them, and we could, have a regular show about it.
And Latuni is one of those that doesn't get a lot of reviews. I know Kyle reviews some of them, but I don't know if he's reviewed. I think maybe he reviewed one of the Macho Everests, but I don't know if he's done the Legion of Doom yet.
And you got your white Legion of Doom figure too. So
I got all three of them, so I could bring all three to the party if you wanted.
So that'd be awesome.
The red ones too, yeah. Because ironically, when you saw the waist action on the Grapplers and Gimmicks, I thought the same thing on the Everest Legion of Dooms. There's a lot of waist action on those. Not in a bad way, though. I think I can sit there. Well, I don't want to ruin it, but I actually have the white one with me, I think. Yeah, so you can I can just kind of spin him and his waist moves. I'm not even deliberately moving his waist, but I don't know that it matters because he's just so freaking big. But I do like the fact that you've got waist action and arm action now, right? So you got 3 points. But now I want to twist his head. And so I'm hoping he adds head movement on the next one. That's just so freaking big. It's standing there on my desk right now. You know what I mean? It's just so freaking big. But
we got here.
I still need to pre-order the gold ones. I think I need to. I don't want to, but I need to pre-order them. The gold ones.
Which one of us are you talking about?
Well, I don't have much hair, so it must be you.
Because L does have a pretty nice set of hair here.
I do have some hair on my head. It's just real short. We got some short hair. Oh, we got another choice. What's with that? Oh, come on. Yeah. Not my favorite song, but
no. I gotta say U2 on this one.
U2 is a great band. Nine Inch Nails is on my top probably 5 bands. It's up there. I'm not saying that's their best song, but I can't not root for. There's only a few bands I'd put over Nine Inch Nails in my pantheon. But that's a great song. Probably, I think actually With or Without You is probably a better song. But it's Nine Inch Nails to me. I can't not. Like you pick out the worst Tool song, I'm gonna pick it. It's gonna beat all the Stairway to Heaven type classic rock. Paint It Black's great. Simply all that stuff. I'm still gonna be like, no, worst Tool song's better because they're Tool. I don't know. Have you listened to much Nine Inch Nails? Have you heard them much? They're different.
Not a whole lot.
Or Trent Reznor, I should say. I guess there's always a rotating party of people around him. But no, one of my favorites, Nine Inch Nails.
Oh, you don't.
Kelvin's hitting a lot of my favorite bands tonight. Has he been stalking me or something? That's kind of neat.
You know what I haven't done on Wednesday? I was supposed to bring up Survivor, and you know what? I didn't bring that up. I didn't bring that up today. And
well, we can go another day without bringing it up if you want. I don't watch Survivor, so I don't know.
You know what? I'm about to cry today, and you know what?
Is it because the Cubs started 0-2, I think, in the preseason spring training? No, I'm kidding.
Damn, are they?
I think they did, actually, but no. I mean, spring training, right? Who cares?
I'm about to cry today.
Yeah.
And it's not because I saw the birth of my child.
You did see the birth of your child?
It's not because...
Got my loser hat on.
It's not because I just saw, my wedding day. It's not because I saw the graduation of my children, or not because my mother watched me earn my doctorate degree or anything crazy like that.
Your kids had a great day. They were born and graduated at the same day. That's amazing.
No. I'm going to tell you why I am so freaking excited. Because I watched Survivor 47 and watched not one, but 2 freaking contestants on Survivor 47 win hidden or find hidden immunity items and actually play those son of a bitches at a freaking tribal council and not get voted off.
Well, doesn't it give them immunity? Or wait, are you saying they wouldn't have gotten voted off anyways, even if they didn't have the idol or whatever? They played it when they didn't need to, or?
Irrelevant. It's irrelevant. I don't even care. You know what? The first guy, he played his hidden immunity idol. He got 0 votes. It doesn't matter.
Do you play the idol?
I don't even.
Idol before or after they vote? Is it after they vote?
After they vote.
But before they're counted.
Before they're counted, yes.
Yeah.
But here,
so in other words, he didn't need to play it, right? He wasted it.
But it doesn't matter. And I'll tell you why. I don't care that he wasted his idol. I'll tell you why I don't care.
Yeah.
Season 46. 5 SOBs found hidden immunity idols.
5? How many idols do they have? Holy cow.
Well, every time they find a hidden immunity idol, and somebody voted out. Oh shoot! I'm almost there.
2 more minutes. Do they put it back? They rehide it or something?
Yeah, every time somebody's voted out with a hidden immunity idol, they put the idol back into play. 5 SOBs had an idol in play. 5 times they went to tribal council and they were voted out with an idol in their freaking pocket.
They didn't play it? They were just
they were in danger and they found the need not to play that. The stupid sons of idiots.
I didn't know it was that common.
So here in season 47, whether or not they were in danger, irrelevant. The simple fact that they actually played their idols when they got it, it just means the world. I don't care if they got a single vote or not. Irrelevant. The fact that they actually played it, it shows that they actually have a brain in their head, and that just excites me. That just means Survivor 47 is already 10,000 times better than Survivor 46, and I just want to thank them already for making this a better season than 46, because damn it, Survivor 45 and Survivor 46 were horrible seasons. I hope that the fans or the contestants of 45 and 46 are watching because, god dang it, you guys played horrible seasons. Those are probably the worst 2 seasons I've ever watched. Oh my god, they were so freaking boring. I could not root for anybody on that damn show. 45 and 46, horrible years. So far, 47, I've only been watching a few episodes. So far, it's a good season. I'm enjoying it. 47, I think the only character I actually cared about in 47 was a guy named Tevin. And that was pretty much it. He was like the only character I cared about.
He didn't win.
Nah, he was voted out like one or two guys. I think he was like the first person voted out into the merge.
Dang, so that kind of ended your fun. I'm surprised how I know they've had an immunity idol for a while, but I'm surprised that happened. I don't watch it that much. Maybe I've seen a handful of shows ever. But I'm surprised there are that many people because a lot of times you can kind of generally tell who's at the low end of the totem pole, who's going to get voted on. So you would think they'd have better awareness and say, I need to play my idol now because I'm close. There's enough people that think I'm not pulling my weight or want to get rid of me, you would think. I didn't realize it happened that often that they didn't play their idol and were voted out. Usually you can kind of tell, right? You can say, oh, yeah, people are against me.
I'm telling you, man, I want to go on Survivor. No, not Survivor. There's another show my wife found last year.
Another reality.
Yeah, last year. A show called Extracted.
Don't know that one.
I don't know if Stuffy knows.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I were to
Extracted.
apply to find a show, apply to be on Extracted, like I don't know if I would be the family member, like inside what do you call it? Inside whatever.
What's the goal of Extracted? You're supposed to get out of a room or something? What is it? You said inside something. Are you locked in?
Yeah, like you have a person. You have a person that's out in the woods, and they're supposed to be survivor-ish. And you have a family member, or two family members, or two friends, whatever, and they're basically back at home base, whatever. They're watching you, and you're. It's like you and like 10 other people, 11 other people, whatever. And once you're like, hey, I'm ready to go home. I don't want to be here anymore. They push a button, and you're extracted, and you lose the game. And they can send you food, they can send you fire, lighters, matches, fishing equipment, whatever, tarps, things like that to help you survive out in the wilderness.
But you're kind of by yourself out in the wilderness trying to survive.
Yeah, and on occasion, you have these different challenges that you gotta follow through on and whatnot. But you gotta be the last one to make it. But I feel like I could survive better out there than I could on Survivor because it feels like it's a little bit easier or whatnot. But some of these sons of bitches on Extracted, like they're giving up after like 2 or 3 days. I'm like, I would feel like I would suffer from boredom more than anything else.
That would be a big one. Mm-hmm.
But
how much do you get if you win Extracted? What's on
Extracted? I think it's $250,000.
Oh, what? How long do you typically have to survive to win that? Have you seen some of the other seasons? Is it?
I mean, it's only in its second season, but I think Extracted is like, like a couple weeks?
I was just curious. Yeah, are we talking like 6 months? Are we talking 5 weeks? Are we talking 2 weeks?
Yeah, I would say probably a couple weeks at most. I mean, you're not going to be out there more than a month, I wouldn't imagine.
There's been a few of those. It wasn't called Extracted, but I'm trying to remember what it was, like Survive or Alone, or I don't know. There's been a few of those different type of things. You're basically on your own, right? And then whoever's last wins, right? Whoever stays out the longest wins.
Yeah, man. We're down to like only one person watching.
Oh, really?
I think we should be down. Yeah, I'm only showing one person, so
I don't know if I would believe YouTube, right? Because I know Ross just posted, and Kelvin had been giving us questions. It's possible. Have you ever seen that? I've watched a few of them. It looks really stupid. Naked and Afraid. It's a similar idea, I think, where they send a couple of people out totally naked. Oh, we got the reset. About 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And they have to survive for I don't know how long. But I'm like, why do they go out naked? That would be weird. And usually it's in a crappy, jungle or something where they get bit to death and by bugs and stuff. And invariably, the few times I've seen them, they never catch any food, or it looks like they just lay around, starving and thirsty until they give up. I don't watch enough of them because I think really the shtick is they're naked, right? And I think they blur out all the bits, but it's some, what do you say, like sensationalistic way. How do they differentiate with all the other Survivor shows? Well, we'll make them naked too. Okay, great. I think it's usually 2 people or 3 people. No voting it off, though. You're supposed to cooperate to survive, I guess. But that Extracted sounds like a few other shows. My dad used to watch one that I think they would go out in the middle of nowhere by themselves and try to survive, but I forget what it's called.
Hey, what's up, Betrayed? Glad to have it in the show, buddy.
Oh, there it is. Happy Saturday, yeah. That was weird. I saw it here before I saw it. I mean, it just now showed up on my computer. It was way late. Yeah, I don't watch a lot of those shows, but I know of them. I'm still trying to catch up on real shows, fake shows, I guess. Are they real shows? Are the scripted shows real? I don't even know what's real anymore. What's time? I just caught up on, what did I watch? The Pit. I like medical shows. It's a second season on HBO Max. They run an ER department or ED department, I guess people are saying now, in Pittsburgh. That's a pretty good show. What did I watch before that? I've caught up on a bunch of stuff finally. Been actually watching shows, but Family Guy started. That's not too bad. It's still pretty good. I forget. I was catching up on a few other things. I don't remember.
Yeah, they just had the season premiere Family Guy, and Lois finally understood what Stewie was saying. And
yeah,
what
they
happened.
both got high, and he's like, "You can talk." Yeah, that was pretty good.
And they freaking eliminate their memories. I freaking hated that.
Oh, yeah. But Ross mentions, it's funny because I didn't know the Burbs TV show was coming, and probably Peacock did this on purpose. I think it's on Peacock. But randomly, they suggested Burbs, the old Tom Hanks movie. I'm like, I haven't seen that in a while. So I started watching it. And then like a week or two later, they're like, hey, there's a Burbs TV show coming. And I'm like, did you guys do that on purpose? Is that why you said watch Burbs, the TV show or the movie? I just like, what were the odds that they showed me the TV show or the movie before the TV show? I haven't watched the show yet, though. Oh, it is? It's your all-time favorite movie? Wow, nice. I feel bad, though. I've tried to watch it 3 times, I think, in the past week or 2, and I've fallen asleep each time. It seems to be the one I put on late, and then I just like, oh, look at them there getting stung by the bees.
I've never actually seen the movie. I mean, is it worth the watch? I mean, like, what is it all about?
I remember enjoying it. It was before Tom Hanks had a big dramatic career. He was still doing more comedic stuff. But what was interesting is I forgot his wife in that is Carrie Fisher, old Princess Leia. Has a now he's passed, but the stand-up comedian Rick Dukeman. I think he said Bruce Stern plays like the ex-military neighbor with the flag and stuff. A lot of neat things in there because basically these neighbors move in and they think they're up to no good, strange things. I think the one night he catches them digging holes in their backyard in the rain and like, what are they, burying bodies and stuff? Yeah, you should watch it. If you got Peacock, you should watch it. It's worth it. It's an older movie now. Like, what do you say, Ross? Is it like late 80s, early 90s? Wow, Austria. Nice. Been watching the Olympics. Hopefully, I think a lot of Australians on the podium. The Austrians, they do a lot of good winter sports, skiing and whatnot. But yeah, it's worth a watch. The Burbs. I keep trying to rewatch it again. I just have there you go, 89. So I was about right, late 80s. I was thinking mid 80s is too early, but like mid 90s seems too late. Somewhere in between.
Around the time of Big or so, yeah.
Probably, yeah. I think maybe Big might have been before, but similar, right? He's doing those types of movies. He's not doing Castaway yet or Forrest Gump or anything like that. Though I guess Forrest Gump has some comedic aspects to it. You know what I mean? He hadn't become a big dramatic actor yet. He's still working on it. And not that he couldn't have. It's just that's what he was known for, right? Actors get typecasted and stuff. But a lot of good. Oh, it's got a young. What's his face? Who's the neighbor playing music? Listening to music loud, and he's like, "Oh, this is a great TV show. Watching this neighbors." He's a young guy, like not Joaquin Phoenix, but somebody in that kind of vein. Maybe Ross will remember. Corey Feldman, is it Corey Feldman, Ross? So a younger him. I think it's Corey Feldman. Bruce Stern, I think I said he plays like a ex-military. I think he was was he in the military? He's one that has like the American flag he puts up every morning and stuff like that. And his wife's real attractive and dresses scantily clad. Well, yeah, lots of good actors in acting in that show, and it's kind of got a mystery to it, right? What are these neighbors up to? Are they killing people and burying them in their, real strange neighbors? But yeah, I'd be interested
I'm
if the TV
wondering,
show does that too. Then I should maybe watch the TV show.
in order to start making videos again, like regular videos, not just live shows,
That people want to watch. What do you do?
do you think a Grapplers and Gimmicks tournament would actually be a something that people would actually be interested in?
I think definitely retros because look at out of all of the action figures, or at least wrestling figures, what's your most commonly made type of figure? It's retros, right? There's a billion retro companies. Myself, I prefer LGN style. You prefer retros, but you also appreciate LGN. But I think there's been more LGN type tournaments with Mattel coming back. It's maybe more nostalgic than retros for some reason. So I don't see a lot of retro. Yeah, I think retros. Well, and the other thing is, so probably right now with the Mattel LGNs, a lot of the LGN style gets to play. And then, of course, you still got your 55 points of articulation elite style videos. That's all the rage still, right? Because Mattel's just churning figure after figure. But with all the retros around, I don't see a lot of tournaments. Now, I might not be looking for them. And maybe, Bum does do retros only now, but unboxing. And his Fig Fed is. Actually, a lot of Fig Feds are those retros?
Mm-hmm.
Those are pretty common for Fig Feds, though, aren't they? So maybe I'm torn.
Because when I look at my LGN, my last LGN tournament, like I have videos that get as little as like 50 views. And then I have videos that are like in the 100s, 125, 150. So
all part of the same tournament, right?
Yeah.
You're kind of like, well, why did that one get more views than that one?
So I basically say that my videos, let's say my tournament videos average, let's say they average about 75 on average to about 75 to, let's say 100 videos, 100 views per video.
Nice round.
Let's say 100 views.
Out of T.
Let's just give it a round number of 100 views.
Easy to remember.
So that's not a good number. When you're hovering around 2,000 subscribers, you should be averaging at least 500 views per video.
Oh, really? Okay.
I mean, 25% of your view count of your subscribers. I mean, that I think that's a good number. So
you got the subscribers that don't tune into your stuff anymore, you think, or something like that? Is that what happens?
I have no idea. But I mean, like I said, when I was thinking that, hey, I want each of my videos to get 250 views. Yeah. Like I thought that was a reasonable expectation. Mm-hmm. And when I'm looking at my numbers, like they're horrible. They are like the worst numbers anyone could ever imagine. When I looked at my last few videos, and they're not collection related. They're just random videos, military related videos, funny videos, funny stories. Like I talk about funny military story, like, hey, this is a funny event that happened to me while I was in basic training.
Yeah, right.
I thought a video like that would get like 10,000 video views and go viral, man. Like that would be like such a funny story time video. It has like 20 views.
Yeah.
I'm like, why? Why is a video like that has 20 views? Like that makes no sense. Like I want that to, like, I'm not asking for the world. I mean, get 100 views on that video, call it a day. I'm good. Yeah, I mean, just get my video to triple digits. I'm good.
1,000 views?
100 views. 100 views. I'm fine.
100 views, yeah. But when you start talking about 10,000 views, that's harder. But 100 views doesn't sound too bad.
But 20 views on a video is embarrassing. Like I just want to go back and delete the video. You'd be like, you know what? That's humiliating for people to look at my video and say, hey, 20 views. Nobody gives a rat's ass about it. After all this time, like that's no reason to have that up at that point.
Okay, I guess we can see how many people have seen a video, but how many people do that? I mean, I've never really paid that much attention to the videos I'm watching. How many views have gotten?
And I'm wondering if it's because of the thumbnail that I use. Maybe nobody cares about the thumbnail.
That's probably important. I know Kyle spent some time getting the right thumbnail, even though I think a lot of times he looks like a weirdo psychotic bastard in some of his thumbnails because he's like, look at what I'm gonna open now, kiddies, But he spends time on getting those thumbnails. So
is it also art, I'm assuming? Is it also the title that I use? I mean, in the past, I didn't use thumbnails. I just, when I post a video, whatever YouTube put up as the thumbnail because they chose like whatever whatever part of the video that came
Okay.
up in the thumbnail, that's what part of the video came up,
But YouTube
and
will
that was
choose a default for you when you
yeah.
upload the because I don't do a lot of video creation.
So I mean, I just chose, this. I just went into ChatGPT. Hey, create this thumbnail for me, and bam, that's what I use. Something professional
How
looking,
about how about
and
titles? Ask ChatGPT for some titles. I'm not a big AI fan, but it can help. Like,
I come up with my own titles, and I think something catchy, and I think that the titles are good. But apparently
Well,
it may not be working for me because my views are horrible.
do you get paid
Uh,
any more for 100 views today or 100 views spread out over weeks and months?
I mean, I don't get paid like before. At one point, I was getting paid at least $1 a day. Nowadays, I get paid probably less than 10 cents a day.
But you see what I mean? Like, so if you got is 100 views in a week better than 100 views spread over a month, or does it matter to YouTube's paying? It probably
I
doesn't matter, does it?
beats the hell out of me. Like I said,
And the reason why I ask is because it's no harm, no foul. You might as well leave the videos up because you might collect some free views later on. I'm not saying you'll get rich, but if they pay the same, whether you get 20 views, if you get 20 views a week for 50 weeks rather than 100 views this week, you might as
yeah,
well leave the video up. It's not hurting you any. Google get paid, let Google afford the servers and bandwidth to show your video. Not hurting you
yeah,
any, because like I say, most people I don't think really notice or care how many views your video is getting. You are clearly, of course, part of that's because you're motivated to get your
right.
video there and get paid. But most of us, I don't even notice. When I'm looking at, oh, here we go. So
Hey,
is this
what's up, Dave?
okay? Yeah,
What do you say here?
this Jim Cornette video
Random
got
culture.
huge. Only has 11,000 views. So is that a lot? I don't know. It's Jim Cornette. That's the first time I ever really noticed.
During this week live. Military gets shadow banned. Man, I hope not, man. But I mean, I do think a lot of my videos have been banned in some ways because of a lot of the stuff that was going on with a lot of the spam stuff that was happening with me, and I had to report a lot of stuff because of the spam stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if that hurt my channel at all because all of a sudden I went from getting like 100 plus views per video, and now I'm getting like 20 views per
Oh,
video.
huh.
So I don't know.
I mean,
Like now,
you're also doing fewer videos though too, right? Is that
I mean,
hurting?
I had to stop. I mean, there's like I've lost. I don't want to say I've lost motivation. I just lost. I have no. I have no. I'm trying to find the best way to say this. I have no.
Like interest, desire? Does it take a lot of time, and you'd rather do other things? It's not
I
really
have.
fun anymore.
I mean, the things I had interested in, like making review videos, for example. I realized that people don't have interest in watching my review videos. So I wanted to move away from that. I
Mm-hmm.
also talked about wanting to move away from strictly wrestling or collection style videos, and I wanted to do other type of videos in 2026.
Want to branch out?
Problem is, the type of stuff that I wanted to make,
You don't think
I
any?
don't want. I really don't want to do that type of stuff
Like what?
because, like, I want to. Let's say I want to make Karen videos. I
Oh,
use
right.
that as I use that as an example
Yeah,
a
you do
lot.
your videos.
But that means you gotta talk about other people, and I really don't wanna talk about other
Yeah.
people. So, what I mean, what else is there? You talk about, like, low call videos and stuff like that, but again, you talk about other people, and I don't wanna do that because I don't like, talking smack about other people, and even if you're not talking smack about other people, you're still talking you're still making a subject about other people, and I don't like doing that.
Mm.
So finding subjects that interest me, that inspire me to make videos on, and there's really not subjects that have really sparked my interest. And I thought, okay, let's go back through my live streams, find subjects that I want my viewers to see, that I really want them to be to really enjoy. That's why I'm like, hey, here's this funny story that I had in a live stream that I want my viewers to see because I think it's a
Yeah.
great story that might be lost in the live stream. So
Going back and pulling out stories from live stream. Yeah.
let me
Seen a
clip
few of
this
those.
live stream and put it in an actual video instead of watching a 3-hour live stream. Hey, watch this 10-minute regular video, and now this 10-minute video is getting like 20 views on a regular video, which is a shame because it's a funny story. It's a funny history, you know.
Yeah.
But
Of course, you give yourself give a break and just if you. Of course, do you like making these videos even if people aren't watching them?
I mean, as far as that, like the clip videos, I mean, you're just basically copying and pasting,
Well, I
so
meant all your
it's not
videos
too
though. Yeah,
bad. But
but I meant like all your videos, even if the review videos, even though only 5 people are watching them. Do you like making a review video?
I mean, they're fun while you're making them. But like I said, I want to make videos that people want to watch. Otherwise, I kind of feel like you're making it for yourself.
Well, I mean, it starts there, right? And then if you enjoy it, and people see you enjoy it, then maybe they want to watch it later. You know, they see your enthusiasm. You know, if you do it for you, because is it not really costing you anything other than time? If it's
Yeah,
worth the
like
time, you're having fun with the video, even if only 5 people watch it. Oh, okay. I'll make another video. Does it hurt to have a video out there that only 5 or 10 people watched? Probably
yeah,
not.
like Steve said right here, labor of love. When I first started my channel,
Hmm.
and I was making all of these LJN videos because my channel was LJN tournaments when I first started, and I was constantly watching
Thank
my
you.
own videos because like I was really enjoying. To be honest, I was and I always say it like I am when I post my videos. I am no longer just a content creator. I am a fan of my
Yeah.
own videos, essentially.
Hmm.
Like I like the content I make because it's stuff that interests me. Like if somebody else was making these videos, I would watch them. So
So does it
uh
matter only 20 people watch that video then? If you enjoyed
right.
the video, no.
And so like I would always go back and I would watch those videos. I'd watch them repeatedly. But nowadays there are so many content creators that I watch that there's no need to go back and watch my own stuff because there's so many other YouTubers that I watch. So there's no need for that.
Okay.
But
But I don't think it's hurting you to have videos out there that only 50 people or 100 people are watching. Yeah, you want to hit, 1,000 people, 500 people, 250, whatever. But I don't think it's hurting you to have those videos out there. It's not like a lot of people are cruising your channel and they're like, well, I'm moving away. This person only gets 20 views on his videos. I doubt many people are looking at that. They're just
yeah,
seeing if they enjoy the content. So I don't think it'll hurt you to make those as long as you enjoy making the video. Now, if you said, man, this is a pain in the butt, like I feel like for Kyle, it's a job because he makes so many videos all the time. Plus, he's got a day job. I'm like, are you really enjoying what you're doing, Kyle, or are you just making enough money that it feels like you're enjoying what you're doing? But to me, it feels like that'd be a pain in the ass making all the videos that he does. So if you can enjoy it, that's probably the first key. If you enjoy making the videos, then who cares? Eventually, maybe the views will come, like
yeah.
Field of Dreams or something. That, of course, that being said, I haven't made any videos, so I don't really know what I'm talking about right now. I'm too lazy. I got a day job that helps me keeps me in wrestling figures, so that's all I care about right now. But you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I keep
Steve.
thinking,
I mean, Steve, I love the live streams, man, because it gives us an opportunity to, talk directly with the viewers and whatnot. So, I mean, that's why I went from one live stream per week to basically four streams.
yeah,
When we started doing Monday
that's a
streams
job.
and Wednesday streams, that was fantastic. And then we included Friday streams with Kirk's Corner on Friday. So we're doing Hasbro streams on Friday now. So we're up to four streams per week. And that's the fun thing. Excuse me. Is being able to add all of these extra streams and talk to the viewers directly, get their input,
Hmm.
what are their lives like, what are they interested in and whatnot. What do they like about our channel? And
And that's where I
you
think
know,
I'd like to see. I know Bum's still doing his own live streaming and stuff, and he hasn't been able to co-host with you for a while. It'd be nice to. I'd like to see him co-host with you again here. I don't know if he'd be in favor of that, but I kind of miss because all the bums are by himself right now, and there is something that when you have multiple hosts, you get different
yeah, I
stories
mean,
and opinions and thoughts and things, just different stuff.
hey, if Dwayne ever wants me on his co-host on his show
Ooh,
with him
that's
one
an
day, I mean,
idea.
I'll step on his show one day. Shoot.
Wouldn't that be cool? Oh, is it time? Yeah, 8:09.
I
That's
mean,
pretty.
I'll co-host on his show if he wants to come back and co-host on mine. I mean, he
Okay.
knows that the door is always open.
And of course, BBA. Just mixing it up a bit. And I don't. You haven't got anybody else interested in co-hosting with you, have you? Not that you need more live streams, but just to mix it up. People get sick of me, maybe, I don't know. But no, I just, because that's when I think got the idea. I'm like, oh, you and Bum, you and BBA, you sometimes by yourself. I'm like, oh, I wonder how it'd be to co-host, and that's why I'm like, well, I might want to try it once and see. I always know that I talk a lot at work, so I'm like, well, can I talk a lot on the live stream? And sure enough, I can. Can't shut me up. Because I think that'd be the hardest part, even if you're solo streaming. Because I started thinking about maybe I should live stream, but then I probably want to co-host, because if streaming by yourself, that's a lot of work and effort. Like right now, I just kind of show up, but like I probably have to come up with topics and things to say. And what if nobody tunes in? What if all I get is the random troll because I'm live streaming and nobody knows me from Adam? I'm like, yeah, then what do I talk about? I don't know. How's the bottle doing? How's the Jäger bottle? How are we doing?
We are that far down.
Yeah, that was a new bottle too. You never did see how much is in that, did you? It's hard to read.
I can't see it. Like the writing is too damn small on here.
Yeah. And like I say, a lot of times I've always had my far-sighted, nearsighted, so I can't see far away. So like I got driving glasses and stuff, and then I got glasses because I'm on the computer all the time for blue light.
Yeah, this writing is way too small. I can't read this.
But my prescription's gotten bad enough that when I have my regular driving glasses on, I can't see near anymore. So I have to take them off. I feel like an old person. I'm like, oh, that's way too weird. So Bum got his new phone today, or a phone new to him at least. Probably the best bet is getting a certified used phone. But
it's funny. In 2010, Darnell Hospital in Fort Hood, Texas.
Years ago.
I got my LASIK vision at my LASIK vision in Darnell Hospital, right? And I had glasses when I was like 5 years old, and I always had glasses, which is fine.
You've had glasses for a while.
But like I could always see without glasses, which is fine. Glasses, they just made words and letters bigger and bolder. But like I could always see perfectly fine without glasses. Like whenever I saw people and like they would look at things and like all you saw was blur, like, or they're just nothing. Like people like look around like, like, oh, my glasses fall off. I can't see. Oh my God, I wear my glasses.
Like they're blind or missing a do or something.
Yeah, that's funny.
Did you need glasses as a kid to see far away or near? You remember?
What, for me?
Were they for seeing far away or for seeing near or both? When you first?
I mean, yeah, but I could, like the chalkboard. I couldn't see the chalkboard.
Yeah, that's what happened to me too. It was one of those mandatory tests. I think I was in junior high.
Yeah, so like that used to drive me crazy. Like I'm like, dude, this is embarrassing. That's because for me, that's not how I was. Like that throughout my entire life, I was never like that. Like I could always see perfectly without glasses on.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I hold this up, I'm like, okay, fine. Let's say I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, energy drink. I could see energy drink from like here, but like energy drink is like this big. But maybe if I had glasses on, energy drink would like be like that big or something.
But you could still read it without glasses.
Energy drink would be that big with glasses off, but energy drink would be that big with glasses on or something.
But with glasses off, you could still read it, make out the letters and words and that sort of stuff. Yeah, it would just be smaller.
But so that's basically what glasses did for me. I could still see perfectly without them.
Yeah.
But anyways, 2010. I go into Darnell Hospital. I have LASIK surgery done. I'm thinking, okay, bam, I'm gonna have LASIK. I'm gonna have 20/20. I'm gonna have perfect vision. I come out. All it did was change my eyesight so that I couldn't go back to glasses, and my prescription was different. But it screwed up my eyesight so badly that not only did I couldn't go back to my glasses, that I couldn't use those anymore, but I couldn't see anything anymore. Like my vision was just changed so completely. And as the years progressed, my vision has just gotten so bad over the years. Like I look at this. And this is a complete blur to me.
Wow.
I look at this It doesn't matter how close or how far. I cannot read anything on this.
Wow.
And I've gone through the VA many, many times to, file um, disability ratings for, vision loss that was caused by the military.
By them, by their because that was a VA hospital or whatever
I mean,
that you.
that is a legitimate disability because the military caused my vision loss. Uh, like I said, I had perfect. I don't want to say perfect. I mean, but I could see perfectly, relative perfectly without glasses.
You could
Uh,
you could have read that bottle before. Just
with ease.
yeah. Hmm.
And basically my vision is to a point where I'm practically blind nowadays. When I
Jeez.
think, Steve Urkel and guys like that, when they take their glasses off and they're like, oh my god, I'm running from Jason Voorhees and my glasses fell off and I'm in the woods and I'm feeling around for my glasses in the leaves and everything, and I can't find them. I'm about to get stabbed to death. That's how I feel like nowadays.
Oh, jeez.
So, and when I'm looking in the comments, like I gotta get like all up on there because it's so damn blurry nowadays.
Yeah.
And the VA keeps denying me for vision loss. I'm like, dude, I keep going to the VA. You guys have records saying that my vision is 100% freaking deteriorated. Like, why are you denying me for obvious deterioration and vision
Yeah, they
loss?
just give you an eye exam without your glasses and can tell, right, that your vision's,
Like they have literally sent me to a local doctor here in Kentucky saying, "Hey," and they paid for it to get eye surgery to correct my vision to stop the deterioration. Which I've had surgery on both eyes to stop the deterioration, and it has done nothing. My
Hmm.
vision is still sucks. Um, yeah, it's done nothing. My next follow up is in June, and I'm gonna tell them straight up, look. The surgeries that I've had in both eyes, it's done nothing to improve the vision. It's done nothing to stop the deterioration. My vision is still horrific. So, what's going on from this point forward?
why have they denied the disability? Did they say? Did they even give you a reason? I always wondered how that worked. Because my
Um,
brother-in-law had to fight it for a while until
I
he
don't know.
finally.
I don't think they gave you. I mean, they have to
Yeah.
give you a reason, but
I can't remember if he did, but he's
I
finally, I think, fully
I don't
disabled,
remember
maybe.
what was the reason that they gave me.
Yeah, I
But
couldn't remember if they
it just really freaking sucks
took him a lot of
because
fighting too. I think to finally get a little more money out of him. The complainer.
let's see what we got here.
What was that?
Hmm. I would have to not to say or run out of things to say in 5 minutes.
Oh,
So
your live
so
streams.
so Steve, I think that's the reason why I love having co-hosts, man. A lot of the time, I kind of feel the same way. Is that a lot of days I really don't have a whole lot to talk about, but having information or having someone to bounce ideas off of, it really helps. So, having guys like, Fly the L to kind of co-host shows with, huge help. You have no
Hmm.
idea what it means to have, guys like Fly the L, Bum Shadows, Bum Breaking Action, or Kirk's Corner to bounce ideas and co-host the shows with me. So much gratitude to have these guys as part of the show with me. So, um, you know, like you, man, I probably couldn't have any more than 5 or 10 minutes a lot of the time. So, I mean, there are days that are, better than others where I could probably go 3 to 5 hours and have an awesome, live stream. And then there's days where I'm like, you know what? I really don't have anything to talk about today.
No
And if I
talk.
want to do a live stream, it really depends on, hey, what's going on in the chat? Do we have a lot to talk about? Because if there's nobody talking in the chat, uh, uh, uh,
What do you
uh,
say? Yeah, what do you talk about?
uh, like I'm gonna be stuck, and it sucks. Uh, so I mean, it really helps in the long run. So
Hmm.
That's I'm right there with you, buddy.
Yeah, it does seem harder.
It wasn't late eligible for LASIK. I think they said like small corneas or something. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean, but
With you talking about it, I've never thought, because my glasses and my prescription aren't super bad. I've never thought about getting surgery, and with your cautionary tale, I'm like, yeah, maybe I should avoid that because I don't want to get like right now. I can generally, even if I forgot my glasses, I could drive. I need to legally wear my glasses when I drive, but I could still, get around town perfectly fine. But what if I have surgery and it goes poorly?
which one is Nubs the complainer?
Did he mean maybe Jason?
Mm. Well, fly release some pigs. We love you guys.
I probably won't, but maybe one of these days make a fig of me. No, I'm too lazy for what I hear Matt going through.
Mm.
I'm a lazy guy. Well, I work hard at my first job, I should say, so I'm not lazy there. But when I'm done working, I'm ready to do nothing. Some days, I'm like, no, screw this. Like I took Friday off and I just slept in. That's how I caught up on some TV shows. I'm like, no, like today, I did do some laundry and stuff, but I started day drinking a little bit, and I'm like, oh, I'm not going to do anything. I don't even have to leave the house. Friday I had to, but today I didn't. So I'm like, no, I'm just going to drink and watch TV. Do some laundry. You can do laundry drunk. That's pretty easy, right?
We haven't been keeping track of the 15-minute counter.
Oh yeah, I guess you're 6 over, but
Uh.
I ran out of scotch.
Oh.
We gotta finish your bottle. Dang, that tea didn't work.
-8 stripped. Oh man,
I keep yawning.
I said about 10 more minutes. We'll put us at about 2.5 hours, and that should be a good day for today. Good 2.5 hours.
Here on Facebook, somebody's mentioning now that Wave 2 is showing up in Targets, any order of the pre-orders will ship out before April 10th. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I actually pre-ordered them. What the heck? This feels like so mismanaged by Mattel and Target. Like, why don't they should still be making Series 1? They're sold out. People want them. Just keep making Series 1 too and making them available. What are they doing?
Hey, Steve, man, we're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, bud. At this time, you should join us more regularly, man.
Smash the likes.
I don't know if you're gonna be available, but if you're free, man, definitely glad to have you part of the show.
There you go. What if that means Wave 1's done?
Which one? LGN Series 1?
Yeah, I just happened to be going through Facebook here. I had it open and I started looking, and somebody posted, "Hey, now that Wave 2 showed up at Targets, what about the pre-orders? Are they going to be shipping anytime soon?" And I'm like, yeah, I'm wondering that too.
That's good, man.
Hey, man, as
long as you tune in, buddy, we're glad to have you. Like I said, man, as long as you tune in, you're enjoying the show. Always appreciate all the viewers.
Hopefully enjoying the show.
Yeah, man, we're almost done. I can't believe I polished off this whole damn bottle.
Yeah, we got to keep going until you finish your Jäger. Those are the rules. I didn't make them up, man. That's just, I think Congress passed a law last year that said you had to.
I think Fluffy is just I don't know, like I'm starting not to trust Fluffy at all. Like, this is the same guy that tried to tell us that freaking Chico's Tacos was a good damn buy.
That was him. Yeah. I think he could have been exaggerating for comedic effect. What do you think?
I mean, first he's trying to tell us that you could drink a taco.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When I was in El Paso, and I tried to tell my freaking, I already told this story. All right, last week or week before, whatever it was.
It's been a few.
And I tried to convince my coworkers to, hey, let's go to Chico's Tacos. And we went to Chico's Tacos because we could drink a taco.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
All right, let's put it this way. That was the worst piece of shit place I've ever been to in my life. And I had to sit there and look at my coworkers' faces, and then I pretty much had to freaking hope. I had to sit there, pretend to have a damn mirror, and had to look at myself in the mirror of sorts because, oh my freaking god, that was I was so freaking embarrassed that I had recommended that place. That place was such a piece of shit. It was such a shithole.
You
God,
guys walked out without finishing, right?
I think I finished it. Oh my,
Did you? You're like, well, I'm here. I guess I paid for it. I should
like I don't
drink
know,
the
like
tacos. Just drink the
they
tacos
weren't
down
chur-
real quick. And
they weren't churros, but they were like these little
similar,
not what is it?
like a
That
taquito
the
maybe or something like that.
spring rolls. God damn it!
Oh, really? Like a spring roll? Okay.
The spring rolls you get from a Chinese restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they look like. They look like spring rolls.
They call
They
them
look like
tacos.
they look like spring rolls, and that's what they call tacos. That's what they had at Chico's Tacos, and
Where's
they put them in
taco?
this little bowl, right, and it's brown water. But I think the brown water was just basically regular water that was basically grease, of meat grease.
Yeah, this isn't
And
sounding very
when he
tasty.
talks about drinking a taco, that's basically what it was. It was like two spring rolls that they call tacos, and that's what your Chico's tacos were. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, this is what Fluffy was freaking recommending to his freaking to his crowd. And so obviously, me watching these fluffy, all these fluffy comedian what do you call it? All of these things that he does, comedy specials. Thank you. My wife is always my wife because I don't know words. I'm too damn drunk to think straight.
Words,
She's
phrases,
she's
loud noises. Yeah.
she's over here having to correct me.
She really
Comedy
should
specials. When
be
I
like
was in
Mad
El
Libs.
Paso for my job, I had to recommend these to my coworkers.
Mm.
That's where we went. We went to Chico's Tacos, and pieces of shit. Oh my god, we had to leave that restaurant. Where did they go? Whataburger. We had
Oh,
to freaking go to Whataburger
yeah.
because embarrassment.
To get the taste of liquid taco out of your mouth. Though those don't sound like tacos. Those sound like something else. If you say like a spring roll.
Hmm.
Of course, actually, you went in, they were your friends. When you went out, they were your coworkers, right? Isn't that what happened?
Oh god,
Like,
I
this
have
Matt's
never felt
filling
so
in anymore.
embarrassed in my life.
Ah, well, you try it once. You make that mistake only once. Don't go back, then you're okay.
I saw corn at the Don Heskins Center. Well, I don't think I've been there before. But like I said, El Paso, I love their airport though. They have like all of these
Oh, right.
beautiful they have all these beautiful cowboy boots displayed in these display cases in the airport.
Mm-hmm.
And I swear to God, being there, it made me want to start my own cowboy boot collection.
Never thought about that.
Son of a bitch.
Is it over?
We're empty.
Good. You got 3 minutes, or 2 minutes. You made it. How about that?
So he
Yeah.
cheated me out of Chico's Tacos, and he cheated me out of Jäger.
Well, now, but how'd you like the Jäger at least? Did you like it better than the Chico tacos at least?
He tried telling me that Jäger is thick. It's like drinking freaking
Yeah, I don't remember.
it's like drinking syrup, and that you couldn't puke when it's time to come up, that you couldn't puke it all up because it's a very thick, viscous liquid, right? So that you couldn't get it up through your body.
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever.
So,
It's been
and
a while
I
since
don't
I had
know,
Jäger,
man.
but I don't know that I ever described Jäger that way. Like I
But
said, maybe if you put it in a freezer, would it liquefy a bit or something? Or I mean, solidify? Like, I think vodka is a pretty common one. You can put it in a freezer and it comes out like a gel.
I don't know, man.
but I've heard a lot of people
This
doing
was
that.
fine. I drank this entire bottle. This was fine. Like I didn't even get drunk off of this. But
You
he
sure?
made it sound like this was like the worst drink in the world to drink. Like you would get You would get so piss poor drunk off of this.
Well, I mean, you
Like
could
I'm fine.
because it's only 35% and it's got a nice flavor, so it's easy to drink. I think that's the shtick is that you can actually put in more alcohol, especially if you don't like the taste of just generic whiskey or scotch, whatever. Right? You can only drink so much. But Jäger has got a nice taste to it. There are better tasting things, probably like a Contro, I'm thinking of, or some of those other like liqueurs. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. Liqueurs. They're like a flavorful, less than 40%, but still not low enough like a beer or even a wine that it catches up with you. It's not 20% or less. They're still 30 plus.
I think
My nephew loves Fireball, cinnamon flavored.
I
That's
think
easy to go, easy to drink a lot of.
I think freaking I think Fluffy is on some freaking advertisement or something. And I think he's getting paid to advertise for these suckers because all right, here's the thing. I'm gonna advertise for these suckers.
You want to get a product placement or?
This was delicious. Jäger, if you want to sponsor me, this was freaking delicious. This was worth it. But you did not get piss poor or drunk off of this the way that I was expecting. I will say that much. It was delicious. It was worth it. And you would probably need at least 2 of these to get drunk. Like
sure?
really, really drunk.
You sound pretty happy. I don't know.
Like
You're not
that was
falling
good.
asleep yet. You're not falling asleep yet, but
Nah, man. I've had those days. I've had multiple live streams where I'm like,
yeah, the sleeping portion.
but no, man, like not that one.
Yeah,
God.
probably the 35% helps, but I mean, you finish the whole bottle. That could catch up with you. I don't know. Well, it's been 2.5 hours. Maybe you're a professional now. You're a professional drinker now. I was feeling pretty happy earlier, but I could probably use a little more. But I probably will make a nightcap. Fall asleep in front of the TV later. I have to figure out what to watch.
Jalapeno chip, biscuit, sausage, egg. Whataburger, man. I freaking miss Colleen, man. Like, of all the years I lived in Colleen, we only ate at Whataburger like a couple times, but man, I think Whataburger had like some of the best burgers. Was one of the best Whataburger. Sorry, now I'm like up there now.
Jäger's
Was one of the
up
best burger restaurants out there.
Jäger's sneaking up behind you.
Just a little bit.
Whataburgers around you?
What Whataburger?
Yeah, I don't think we do. We've got a lot of burger
places. Just in Texas. I've only seen it in Texas.
They're more than Texas, but I don't actually know where they're spread out at. I want to say they started on the East Coast, but I could be wrong. But we don't have any around me that I know of. We have a lot of other places, your Smash Burgers and Five Guys, and we've got a few other those type of more of a gourmet burger type place. We don't have what's the West Coast one that people are always like, oh, we can order an animal style. That's not Whataburger, is it? What is that? A lot of these burger places that are, we'll say like gourmet burger joints. What is that place? Yeah. Especially if Jäger will pay you. Damien Wright comes with Jäger bottle accessory.
Jäger bottle accessory.
Jäger in one hand.
Opens, you can see.
A package of zebra cakes in the other. Though together that would be kind of weird, wouldn't it?
Yes, Steve, man. I do got some bourbons, man. Shoot, but
bourbons,
not pulling out any of the big stuff yet.
I don't know why I don't see. Maybe I blocked Steve. I don't see Steve in here. Bourbons are pretty good. I think that was my original go-to before I switched to Scotch. I think I just got sick of the bourbon flavor for a while, and then I got sick of Scotch for a while, and I started playing around with ryes, which are pretty good.
Hey, Waddy.
Different flavor. Uh-oh.
What's that funny story you wanted to tell?
Uh-oh. We got a funny story?
Oh, what's the funny bathroom story you wanted to tell?
We have a guest on the show.
Huh? What's the funny bathroom story you wanted to tell?
The hell are you talking about?
I don't know. There's a funny bathroom story you wanted to tell.
One time I went to the bathroom and I pooed and I flushed it.
Oh, yeah. The
Don't forget to bring a towel.
Oh wow, I am drunk now.
Yeah, you thought that Jäger wasn't catching up to you, huh? It was
I
delayed.
mean, eventually, shoot.
Yeah.
Something about the chick going into the bathroom with the dude coming out or something. You gotta tell the story because I'm not a good storyteller, so you gotta tell the story.
Dang it. I need more water.
You wanna tell the story?
It's a lot of water. I need some strawberry dreams.
So when I used to work as a vet tech, it was at Banfield, and Banfield's inside PetSmart, and PetSmart has the bathrooms, single person bathrooms.
Uh-oh. Yep.
Well, we had a male veterinarian, and he was the only dude that worked with us. And the male bathroom was occupied, so he went into the female bathroom. He comes out and he sees this woman kind of staring at him, like, "What the hell are you doing in the female bathroom?" And he comes back and tells us about it. And I'm like, "Well, next time, just give her a fancy little gay snap when you walk away."
Well, they're single-use bathrooms, right? So I guess
Yeah.
at that point, it's not like he's walking in with other ladies going to the bathroom or something.
No, it was just him in there by himself and, not bothering nobody.
You gotta go, you gotta go.
Like, do the fancy gay snap and then just walk away. They won't question it.
Then that lady will probably have no idea what to do. How do I do that?
Bye, baby summer. Oh man.
That would be amazing. That lady would have no idea how to react probably if he did that.
That was baby summer. Coming with different story.
Toilet humor. It was a safe toilet story. That could have gotten worse. Could have been about like maybe he destroyed the toilet or something. He made some liquid tacos in the toilet, made some brown water, something like that. Could have gone worse.
Mm. Right. All right, guys. I think I'm just reading through these last few comments, and I think we gotta call it a day.
All right, we'll call it a draw.
The Black Knight hours.
Only 7 more hours to live stream. But I keep yawning. I feel like maybe my body's like, hey, I want to go fall asleep or something.
AL, do you have Steve Dave blocked?
I must, because that person's not showing up. Unless, I don't remember, because usually they're random names. Why, they asking something? Because usually I pay attention. All I see is bum right now. Eh?
Steve Dave is asking if you have him blocked.
I must. I was going to make a bum joke there, because literally the last 3 things I saw were from bum. But I was going to be like, all I see is bum, and also the live chat. I must. But I don't remember how to do that in Google. Because remember I told you, maybe I'm not always doing the blocking, because at one point somehow I had BBA blocked because he was chatting or something in the chat, and I'm like, why am I not seeing it? And I had to figure out how to unblock him. And I'm like, when did I block him? I don't know. I blame Google. Google's Gemini AI must have been like, I think you want to block this person. Yeah, if you Google. I'll have to figure that out then. I remember digging. I don't remember if it's on YouTube or the Google account side, but I remember finding it one day because I had to do it to figure out how to unblock BBA. I'm like, I don't remember blocking BBA. So I'll have to figure that out then. No, see that.
All right, guys. So we're gonna go back and try to watch another episode of Survivor and see if we can pass out
on purpose.
Yeah,
that'd make me pass out. I'm not a big Survivor fan though. Even before the drink, I never got into Survivor. My buddy loves Survivor. Do you guys watch Amazing Race? Is that still on?
Amazing Race still on? Do you know? Yeah, we don't know.
Okay, because my buddy liked Survivor, but he loved Amazing Race. He really enjoyed that show. Big TV movie-aholic. I never watched either of them, but I didn't know if that was still on. But he really, really loved Amazing Race even more than Survivor. And he was like one of the first persons I knew talking about how good Survivor was. So I was curious.
Yeah, I mean, for me to block somebody on this, like, they really have to be like horrendous, like obvious
settings,
like obvious trolls, like obvious horrendous people.
Google passwords are data. People and sharing, maybe.
But for the most part, like I pretty much let people, say what they gotta say. But
I'm everything but the blocked list. I'll have to figure that out. Well, maybe here. Who are we talking about? Who's the person you say?
we got a couple people that's on the block list. I think Steve Dave is on the block list, and I think you said John Pop is on the block list.
Oh, okay. Well, I just unblocked Steve Dave. I figured out the site. And what was it, John who?
John Pop is also on the list.
Yep. Okay. Well, they're not on the list anymore. So we'll see if that. I don't know how. Usually it's because we get so many dumbass trolls. They're like, "Oh, you're a gay pirate who has sex with helicopters." Oh yeah, it's funny. Fuck you. It's just because there's so many people. I'm like, I don't want. Like, why would I even bother? Yeah, he showed up now. I'm Steve Dave, so it did work. It was instantaneous. How about that? Thank you. Yeah, I don't know how you're blocked, but see, so yep, John's up now. So see, clearly I'm not always blocking these people because, like I said, BBA was in the list one day, and I definitely didn't block him. So I don't Google. And I'm in IT, so I'm wondering how that happened. Computers only do what you tell them. I know how many times I've had a bug in my program, and I'm saying it's the computer's fault, but no, it's always me. Every single time it was my fault.
But hey, guys,
Crunchy zebra cakes.
But that is going to be it for the day, guys. We are a little over 2.5 hours, and I am feeling the effect, so I'm gonna pretty much call it a day for the night. So I want.
You're gonna call it a day for the night.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it a day for the night. Oh, is that a yogism? I don't know.
That could be. That'd be a Waddyism.
I'm trying to teach my wife about yogiisms.
He's got so many good ones. What does he say? Like you talk about Yogi Berra, right?
Yep, I'm trying to teach my wife about the. It's so busy here that nobody goes there anymore.
That's the first one I thought of. Yeah, nobody goes there anymore. It's too busy. But what's funny is there's always a kernel or nugget of truth in anything he says. It sounds stupid, but he's right. A lot of people won't go there that restaurant because it's too busy. Right?
And
he's not wrong.
My wife thinks that that's so stupid, but I'm like, it's a yogiism, but she doesn't understand the yogiisms.
Yeah, and then like Steve Dave says, it's getting late early. Yeah,
it's getting late early. Yes.
Yes. And that makes sense. Like when summer, you get shorter day, right? Right now, our days are getting longer. But it sounds stupid, but there's a lot of truth to what he's saying. He just says it in a funny way. Yeah, and he was a great baseball player.
Oh yeah.
Besides the Yogism, I hate the Yankees as much as the next person, but yeah, great baseball player, very funny. Yeah. Drink yourself awake. Yeah, maybe make some coffee before Survivor or tea. My tea didn't work for me. I'm still napping. Maybe I need to make some coffee.
Let's see what happens. All right, guys. So I'm gonna cash in for the night. Thank you to Fly the L for another fun co-hosting day. And of course, thank you to all of the viewers, all the comments. Thank you for tuning in for the show. And please be sure to tune in to our Monday show. Fly the L and I co-host every Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope to see you guys all there. Thanks for the fun stream, guys. And take care. Have a fun night. Have a great rest of your weekend. Take care, everybody. Thanks, everyone.